Hey, beautiful people. So I am live. I told you guys I will go live again today so that we can go over any questions that you guys have. I posted another video, you guys, but we did the shopping cart trick yesterday with the Victoria's Secret. So I posted that video today. Make sure you guys go ahead and check out that video. So let me go ahead and drop that link for you guys right now so you can see what link I'm referring to. So this is the video here. So if you guys are looking to get credit cards without them checking your credit scores and without you getting a hard inquiry, then I want you to go ahead and check out this video for the Victoria's Secret credit card because it's a step-by-step process on how to get the Victoria's Secret credit card. Now I have more videos coming for you guys. So every day this week, I'm gonna have it's the last day this week. Next week, I'm gonna have another video for the shopping cart trick. It's so many different credit cards out there, but I want to do it for each credit card because I told you guys, like for the Open Sky credit card, that credit card they are going to give you a hard not a hard inquiry. They're going to try to give you a hard inquiry if you put your full social in. So I want you guys to put in 3 zeros, 2 zeros, and then the last 4 digits of your social. But I want to make sure I make that video so you guys can see like the back end of the screen, and so you guys can just see what's going on. And I always tell you guys, if y'all have any questions, just go ahead and call us. Go ahead and just call us, or drop your comments below, and I can go ahead and answer them if you guys have any questions. But this link right here will be the link. This is the link to that video that I made for you guys earlier. Hey, how everybody is doing? How is everybody doing? Hey, beautiful people. You on all of the videos. You always right on time. How are you doing? You are always right on time. But this is the video that I did for the Victoria's Secret credit card, you guys. Now, my question to you guys, like, do you guys want me to do like any credit card in particular? So let me start listing some of the credit cards in the shopping cart trick. Now, if you guys have any questions that's outside the shopping cart trick, like I'm okay with answering that. Just go ahead and just drop them and I can go ahead and answer them. And I am working on having some more consistency in terms of, oh my gosh, I know Rickita always go live Friday at this time. Like I'm working on having that consistency, you guys. I just want to make sure I can just, consistently do it for a whole year. I don't want to commit to like, oh, I'm gonna be live every day, and I know every day I'm not gonna want to go live. So if you guys have any questions while I'm here live, just definitely go ahead and drop them. And I'm going to make sure when I have more consistency, I'll let you guys know when I'm going to be live. Okay, so Tanika says she tried one of those and it didn't work. Which one did you try? Now, listen, when I try the shopping cart trick for different clients, I get different results. So say if I try the shopping cart trick with a client and I go through all the companies, say if I go to Victoria's Secrets, I go do the Good Sam, which is the Camping World. Say if I go and try to get the Express credit card, I may get 2 out of 3 of the companies. It's not guaranteed that I may get the company that I try. So if you only try one company, I suggest that you just try more companies because your chances of actually getting a credit card will be higher. So it's so many different companies out there, and I've been looking at so many different results, you guys. Like everybody been posting their different results and the different companies they've been getting credit cards from. And I'm just so excited. Like I really did not even want to teach you guys a shopping cart trick or even bring it back up. So I was just like, okay, let's just go ahead and make this video for a client, but I guess it just picked up. So I'm just so happy that you guys really enjoyed the videos that I'm making with the shopping cart trick. You guys are actually getting approved. But don't just stop at that one credit card. There's so many different companies out there that you can actually try. So just go ahead and keep trying the different companies. And if it's not working for you too, make sure you guys are clearing your cookies on your computer. And if you guys need to see like what do you mean by clearing your cookies, just let me know because we can go over all of that today. I always want to be like a teacher, and I think that more of my comment, my content, I want to start breaking it down for you guys. And I want to have like a worksheet. Like for every video that I make, I want to have like a quick little worksheet or like checklist or something. Like I want to make it as like you're really at school because this stuff is not taught. Like I really want to teach you guys. Like all information I know, I want you guys to know it. Like we really need to trickle this information down to our kids, to the grandchildren, or to our family and friends. We really need to start teaching each other these things because think about it right now. We have the virus right now, we have coronavirus. So many people didn't even have $1,000 in their account. So now a lot of people, this just happened. Everything is just going crazy. So I always want people to know how to take care of their finances. So I'm going to start teaching you guys things in depth. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and drop a question just like this. So drop 3 money bags, and then go ahead and ask the questions that you have just like this, and then I can go ahead and answer it. I'll make you a personal video on it. And since I said I'm going to do worksheets, then you guys will have like the worksheet for it. Now, I am going to have my community. I know I told you guys about my community, but I am going to have my community where I'm going to be like I'm going live right here, but it's going to be more of a tight knit. So, because I want to see you guys, I want you guys to be able to ask more questions, because I start teaching more people. My channel is going to get bigger, you guys. And I know like how we're being very intimate right now. Like I'm talking to you guys, like I'm literally just chilling, talking to you guys. But I know like I usually make sure I go through every question. I know when my channel get bigger, I will not be able to do that. So I am going to have that personal community. I know I said I've been doing it, I was going to do it for a while, but I just want to make sure it's perfect. I want to make sure that everything is good. I don't want to have to switch from one location to the next. So definitely go ahead and drop your questions. Long story short, drop your questions and I can go ahead and answer them for you guys. But let me go up some because I think I'm missing some. Okay, so okay, you're doing good. That's good. That's good. And you're always welcome. Thanks for all your information. You're welcome. You're welcome. I didn't even want to go live right now. Like my eye right now is acting, it's keep getting blurry. I don't know what that is. But I didn't want to go live. But I was just thinking like it's not, I remember watching certain people on YouTube and learning certain things, and even if it came down to like anything, and I was like, oh my gosh, thank you for making this video. And I was watching Prince earlier, and Prince was talking about how he had all these records, and he was like, well, I wouldn't want to throw them out there. And the dude that was interviewing, like, I want to hear it, like I want to see it, I need that, because Prince music, it makes you feel some type of way, it's helping you. So I was just thinking like, let me go live right now so I can help somebody. So that's why I'm live, you guys. So you're welcome. You guys are the reason why I'm live right now. I want to help you guys as much as possible. So, how can I do the shopping cart trick? If you want to know how to do the shopping cart trick, I want you to watch this video that I just made earlier, because it's the step-by-step process. Now, listen, we can go ahead and do the trick right now, but I want you to go watch this first, only because I feel like that when you watch that, I'm in more detail. I may skip something when I'm live, and I'm not so. I want to say I script my videos, but I know what I need to talk about. And I'm kind of tired, so I don't think that I want to explain it to you right now. So definitely go ahead and watch the video I dropped, and maybe I can show you guys different parts of the shopping cart trick. But I know going into great, great detail right now is just not probably the best. So go ahead and watch that video that I just dropped in the comments, and then you will see exactly how you can do the shopping cart trick. So Mark, I'm guessing y'all want me to do a visa. We did a visa yesterday. No, we didn't do a visa yesterday. I'll do a visa. Now, what's the biggest part when it comes down to the shopping cart trick, you guys? Because the format is the same when it comes down to the shopping cart trick. So let me go into details with shopping cart trick. Shopping cart trick again, you guys, is when you can get credit cards without them checking your credit reports or without them give you that hard inquiry. So I seen somebody else post like they said they got a $750 credit card with Express with a 550 credit score. So no matter if your credit is bad, you still can get credit cards. So the process, let me kind of go over the process, and you guys tell me like your hiccup, where you think the problem may be, or you guys trying different things. So the first thing we need to do is we need to opt into factor trust, and we need to opt into the pre-screen opt-out. So let's go through these steps again. So I'll just go ahead and share my screen with you guys, and we'll just go ahead and go through the complete process. So let me share my screen. Let me find the tab that I just did for factor trust. Okay, here we go here. So this is Factor Trust here, you guys. So what you want to do is you want to come to this website so that you guys can opt in. Now, all you're doing, honestly, all this company is doing, it's a small credit bureau, is selling your information. That's technically what they're doing. They're selling your information to the credit card companies, because the credit card companies want leads. They like, hey, who want credit cards? I want to give them credit cards. Send me some people information so I can approve it for credit cards. And you're willing. You're like, yeah, go ahead and give my information to them because I want to get a credit card. So when you put your information into Factor Trust, Trust, they're going to give your information to all the credit card companies and insurance companies, because you see it right here, credit and insurance. We just got some in the mail from Progressive today, which is like, I know it's from the shopping cart trick. I'm like, okay, finally, that information is in the system. That information is in the system. When you start getting those offers, like credit card offers and insurance offers, you know that the shopping cart trick will be easier for you, because you know your information is in the system, like they're selling it basically. But you want to opt into Factor Trust. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you keep it right here. So when you come to this website here, let me copy this and send it to you guys. When you come to this website here, you want to go ahead and just leave it here. You do not want to opt out, and you want to click submit. Now they're going to need basic information from you. They're just going to need your first and last name, social security number, your date of birth, your address, and your email address. Now go ahead and just click submit. Now listen, when you guys do the Factor Trust, say if you're trying to go ahead and put your information into Factor Trust, you want to make sure that you are using your address for Equifax. That's on your Equifax credit report. You do not want to use your address. Say if you're say if you just moved and credit bureaus don't know the address, you do not want to use that address. You only want to use the address that's on your Equifax credit report. So here is a link, you guys, where you can get your credit reports for just $1 for the first 7 days, and then after that they're going to try to charge you the $21.99. Now, if you do not need to see your credit reports after that, just go ahead and cancel it, and you'll be fine. But at least you'll have all three of your credit reports, all three of your credit scores. I really want you guys to look on your Equifax report, because when you go on that website, you'll get your Equifax report, which will have your addresses. You want to make sure that address that you're trying to put into here is actually on your Equifax credit report. So that's something that you guys really need to understand, because some people don't understand. Like when I called them about my information, they had an address that was 7 years old. So I'm wondering, like, why isn't my information working? That's because you're using an address that's 7 years old. What do you expect to happen? Like, they don't even have your new address, so they won't match you up in the system. So make sure you guys are using an address that's on Equifax. So after you go ahead and complete Factor Trust, we want to do the pre-screen opt-out. So let's go ahead and go to that website here, and let me go ahead and copy this for you. So on this website, you want to do like this. You want to do, it's not like, you want to do the exact same thing you did on the on a Factor Trust website. So this is the pre-screen opt-out. Now you see where it says opt-out. This is for people that don't want to get offers. They come here and say, hey, stop giving my information to these companies. I'm getting too many letters in the mail and I don't like it. We want to actually opt in, saying, hey, we want you guys to send our information to the companies. So just go down to the bottom, you guys, and go ahead and click here to opt in. Now they're going to need your name, address, social security number, date of birth, just like the other company. And listen, they say you have 15 minutes to complete your request. So if you're on the screen and you wonder why it's not going through, just refresh the screen and try again, because you only have 15 minutes. Now, again, you want to, I'm sorry, you guys, I think I'm talking too much. But you want to make sure that you're opting in and you're not opting out. So again, opt in is up here and opt out is here. So go ahead and click continue. Now they're going to need the same information like Factor Trust. They're going to need your first and last name. They're going to need your social security number. They're going to need your date of birth. They're going to need your address. And then remember, Factor Trust did not need your phone number, but they're requesting your phone number here, but they're saying it's optional. But you want to go down here to the security, and you want to go ahead and put this code in and click submit. So W8, I don't know if that's a zero. Oh, I think it's a zero. This is zero. 0C473. And if it's wrong, try again. So okay, so now we actually did the Factor Trust. We're done with that. The next thing I want you guys to do is I want you guys to clear your cookies. Now let me go ahead and delete some of this stuff on my screen so I can show you exactly. You know what? Yeah, I'll show you exactly what that looks like just right now. So let me go ahead and take this down, and so I want to share my screen, but I don't want to share personal information with you guys. Okay, I think I got everything good. So let me go ahead and share my full screen, because I want to show you guys how to do how you do your cookies. So I know you guys probably see like it's too many screens. Let me pull up a new screen probably. Okay, that's good. So when you guys want to, let me make sure. Okay, yeah. When you guys want to clear cookies and allow pop-ups, you want to click these three dots right here. So click these three dots and you want to go to your settings. Now, while you're on your settings, you want to go ahead and put pop right here. So go ahead and put pop because we want to do pop-ups. We want to allow pop-ups. So when you do the shopping cart trick, you're going to get a pop-up saying, congratulations, you're pre-approved for a credit card. But if you do not have your pop-up on, you got your pop-up blocker on, which is blocking all pop-ups, you're not going to get that pop-up. So go ahead and type pop up here and click here, and then automatically block location. Wow, they're on it, huh? Now, I want you to go down to the bottom and go ahead and click pop ups and redirects. And right here it says allow because I want mine to be open. Now, usually when you come here, you're like, oh man, it's blocked right now. So you want to go ahead and open that up so that it says allow. So just go ahead and click here. So is everybody everybody understand what's going on right now? Do anybody have any questions so far? And after you guys put pop in, I want you guys to clear your cookies on your computer so that they're not tracking you. Now, for some reason, I don't have to clear my cookies, but I always tell people if it's not working for you, try the extra step to clear cookies. Now, all you have to do is go ahead and put cookie up here and you see the highlighted thing. It just highlights where exactly you have to go. So you don't have to go in here searching in the settings to find these different settings. Just put it up here and you'll see it pop up down here. So you want to go ahead and click here where it says clear your browsing data and your cookies. Go ahead and click there and clear your data. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to take information technically out of the internet in a way on your browser. So that when you go to a website, they don't know who you are. You do not want these companies to know who you are until last minute. You want you want to go to their website, put a $200 or $250 worth of items in your cart. You want to act like you're going to check out. And when you act like you're going to check out, you're going to put that same information that you put into Factor Trust in. And when you do that, that is exactly what makes them say, oh, that's Rickita. Let me give her a credit card. If they already knew that that was you, then I don't know. I just think that it's just a more chance that they can know where you've been and what's going on. And they may deny you from that. So I always tell people just go ahead and clear your cookies. So go ahead and clear your browsing data and then you'll be fine. Let me see if anybody had any questions. Okay. So no questions so far. So after you do that, you guys, what I want you to do is I want you to go on a new incognito window. So this is an incognito window. I want to make sure you guys are still seeing everything. Yep, you're still seeing everything. So in this new incognito window, if you guys want to do a visa, like the easiest visa I know you guys can do is Camping World. That's the one I did the video on yesterday. So all you guys have to do is just put Camping World in here and you'll be able to go to their website and put the $200 to $250 worth of items in your cart. So they're going to ask for your location. You want to block the location. You do not want them to know where you're at. You want to be incognito, means you don't know who I am. I'm just a random person. So let's go ahead and click right here where it says shop now. So we want to put the $200 to $250 worth of items in the cart. So I like to just scroll down. When I did the video last time, I picked this item right here because it's just easier. We already know we can be at the between the 200 and 250. This one kind of pushing it with the 89. So I like to just go ahead and pick this. Now remember, it doesn't matter what it is, and I like to just double up on it what I get or triple up on it. So this right here is $104.99. Instead of me going to get something else, I just go ahead and just put two of these in my cart. I don't focus on anything else and click add to cart. Now let's go ahead and click review cart because we already know that we have enough in there. So let's go ahead and click here. So our estimated total right now is $210. Now, do anybody have any questions while we're on this screen here? Okay, everybody got it. Okay, everybody got it. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go back. Let's go back and pull it up here. So now you're here. Now what you want to do is you want to do a secure checkout. So you don't want to use PayPal. You want to do PayPal credit. You don't want to apply for the Good Sam Visa. You want to do a secure checkout. Don't forget, we want to trick them into approving us for the credit card. We don't want them to know who we are, so we're not going to create an account. We're going to go ahead and check out as a guest. So let's go ahead and check out as a guest. And you have to go ahead, that same information that you put into Factor Trust, you want to put it here. So you want to go ahead and put your first and last name here. You want to put your address here, and you want to put your phone number here. Make sure that you're putting dashes in here. You see it says dash. You don't want to put any other format in. Put it in here just this way. And put your email address in, and then they're going to ask, do you want to receive emails? Always just say no. Unless you want, like if it's Victoria's Secrets, you like to get sales. If it's Overstock, you want to get the sales, then go ahead and allow them to send it. But I would just say no. And then thus your shipping address is the same as your billing address. After you fill that out, then you're going to click continue to shipping method. Now, listen, I just want to warn you guys, it's going to be so much personal information. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get off the screen, like stop sharing my screen, talk to you guys, fill in the information, and let's hope that we can get that pop-up on the same screen. But you know what? I will scroll it up some. I think I know what to do. Okay, let's see, you guys. You know what? For this part, I think it's going to be too much work. Let me show you guys the video. And the only reason why I say that is because it's going to be so much. And on your on the pop-up for the Camping World, they're going to have your name on there. And I don't want to show that. It's just so much editing. And since it's at the top of the screen, they don't allow you to push up the top of the screen to hide it. So let me go ahead and just plug that part in so that we can see what we have to do. So let me go ahead and find it really quickly, you guys. That part of the video where we kind of left off on the application. So let me see, you guys. Okay, I'm almost there. Let me see. This one is straight. Okay, so here's the video here, you guys. Let me find the spot that we want to watch, though.
Which is going to be that good thing.
Let me see.
That amount into this website. Now the information.
Okay, so let me share this screen. And the reason why I want to do it this way, because it's honestly just too much personal information. So I'm going to take my head off and let me just go ahead and share the full screen with you guys. Okay, sharing my screen. Okay, so let's go ahead and watch it, you guys, together. Why does it look like
that they're requesting is your first name, your last name, your address here with your city, state, and zip code, and then they want your phone number. But remember, make sure you put your dashes.
I don't like the view of this. I don't like it. Let me reset this. I don't like how that looks. That just look horrible. I don't know what that was about.
Just like I helped the other client. The client asked me to try. I tried it. It worked, and they got it.
Here's the $3,000 credit card, the Visa that a client got. So let me show you guys. Why is my face looking like that? Let me show you guys the part of the video you want to see, probably. Yeah, so let's just redo this step right here, and then we should be here. Oh, please don't tell me
put that same information into this website. Now, the information that they're requesting is your first name, your last name, your address.
My bad, you guys. I can't do full screen. We gotta watch it this way. Okay, y'all, my internet is horrible when I'm streaming. Let's see if it's gonna pop up. If not, then I'll be forced to show you.
Okay, we're going to buy these items. So let's go ahead and put that same information that we put into Factor Trust and that same.
Can y'all see that, or should I just go ahead and try to see what I can do?
Information that we put into. So make sure you put it in just like that. Put your email address. If you do not want to receive offers from them, make sure you guys check this so that you're not receiving any offers. And then keep this the same. The billing is the same as shipping. So go ahead and just put that same information that you put into Factor Trust here. So I'm going to start doing that right now, you guys.
You see I'm blocking it already.
What you want to do is you want to go down and you want to click continue.
Too much information. Wait a little bit for them.
And then while you're on the screen, you should get a pop-up saying, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Camping World credit card.
So while I'm on this screen, you guys, you see how my internet is really slow, especially when I'm streaming and I'm always downloading videos. Wait a little bit and do this on the screen. Like act like you're gonna leave, because a lot of websites, like when you act like you're gonna leave, like even my website, you act like you're gonna leave, I automatically offer you a coupon. Like that's just what it is. So kind of play with the screen like this. So let's go ahead and finish it.
Sometimes I wait a little bit because sometimes it takes a little longer for it to actually pop up.
There you
So
go.
this is the pop up here, you guys. So we finally got the pop up for the Visa credit card. So now I want to dig deep because I haven't seen anybody dig deep and I haven't dug deep to show you what it looks like inside. So it says, congratulations, your name will be here, but I have that blurred out. You're pre-approved for a credit card. So you want to click yes, I am interested. So after you click yes, you are interested, let's look and see what information they're going to request. So let me go down some so we can block out some information. So they're going to need your first name, your last name. They're going to want your full date of birth, only the last four digits of your social, only the last four digits of your social. And then they want you to put your address here. Remember, that's the same information that you put into the factor trust, and that's the same information that you put into the pre-screen opt-out. And then two, they want you to put your annual income here. Now, remember, if you're married in Wisconsin, you could choose what income you want to put there in terms of if you want to put your spouse's income there. So you can go ahead and put your annual income here. And remember, if you're not making any income, they're not going to give you a credit card. So usually, like when I apply for all these credit cards, I make sure I add all of the income that I have coming in. And a lot of times, too, if you get steady income from family, friends, work, wherever the case may be, a side hustle, you can't put that as an income. But you see, they have 40,000 here as an example because they're telling you what you should do. But go ahead and put the information in. Now, remember, they're going to want your phone number also, so go ahead and put that information in. And then I want you to go to the bottom, and they want you to go ahead and check the box and click submit. So go ahead.
So after y'all check the box and go ahead, after y'all check the box and click submit, that's when you're going to get that same image, like you know how much you're actually approved for. Now that's what all the credit cards, like how I showed you guys, like how to clear cookies and how to do the factor trust, you're going to do that on all the different websites. Now let me go over a few websites that you guys can do this with. Now the first website that you guys can try, we already talked about it, was the Victoria's Secrets. Now that website is like the easiest one. So you got a Victoria's Secrets and you have Express. So both of those websites are easy. You do not have to log in or anything like that. Then you have Overstock. A lot of people with Overstock, they're getting like, you know, I see people getting like 4,000. Somebody said they got like 6,000, 10,000. But you're able to get a credit card with Overstock too. But listen, with Overstock, they're kind of tricky in how they want to do things. So with Overstock, they ask for you to actually create an account with them. So go ahead and just create an account and just, you know, they're going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved. But then they're going to say, you, hey, create an account now. So you're like, dang, okay, all right, I'm creating an account. So create an account with them. They're going to ask for your full social. So instead of putting in your full social, I want you to put your social in just like this. That way you can work on not getting that hard inquiry. Usually when you go for your full social, that means a full inquiry. So if you go ahead and do it this way, you're not going to get that hard inquiry. Now, after you go ahead and do all that, they're going to let you know how much you're actually approved for. Now, that's the Overstock. Then you have the Camping World. I always showed you guys that Camping World, they have the Good Sam Visa, and then they have the regular Camping World credit card, the store credit card. I seen somebody else recently, I think within the last 12 hours, post, oh, I got the Camping World store card, but I only got like, I think it's like $500 or something like that. And I'm like, only some people, when it comes down to the shopping cart trick, to me, the shopping cart trick is for those people that can't get credit cards and they're trying to build their credit up. I don't suggest, like, if you got regular credit cards, I wouldn't suggest you go and get credit cards at like these stores. If you got good credit, like, what would be the purpose? You know what I mean? Unless you're trying to lower your utilization because maybe you maxed out your credit card and maybe you need to get these credit cards because now you're maxed out. So that is the Camping World. You got the Venus credit card. And let me show, while I'm just running them off, I can show you guys the actual websites so that you can know exactly what I'm talking about. So let me share my screen. So this right here, this is the Venus website. This is where you can get a credit card with them also. So this is Venus right here. So all you have to do is just go to this website and try the shopping cart trick with them. So let me go ahead and copy this to you guys just in case, because Venus is not like normal. for people to know. So this is a website here. And remember, while you're on these websites, just go ahead and just put $200 to $250 worth of items in the cart. This is kind of cute. I like that. But yeah, go ahead and put $200 to $250 worth of items in the cart and then go ahead and check out. So now this look would kind of be different than the camping world. So let me go ahead. Let's just go ahead and act like we're going to buy something. Let's go ahead and put those items in the cart. So let's try to find something that's like more on the expensive side. That would be perfect for us to throw in a cart. Actually, I like these right here to throw in a cart. So only reason I like this is because it's $100 already. We can just get two of these and we'll be where we need to be. So just go ahead and add it to the bag and then you want to click continue to check out. So when you click continue to check out, you guys, make sure you guys have the right amount of things in the cart. So you see they already gave me estimated shipping. So go ahead and proceed to check out. Now you want to check out as a guest. Now this looks more like the Express website, so you just want to go ahead and click check out as a guest, and then put that information that you put into Factor Trust, put that information that you put into, so like the Factor Trust you put into the pre-screen opt-out, you want to put that same information onto this website. So your first and last name, put your address here, your state, your zip code, put your phone number and email address in here. And then too, again, they trying to get you to sign up for the exclusive offers. You can go ahead and uncheck it or you can check it depending on if you want emails or not, and continue to billing. Now, if you're really going to buy something from them, say if you want to buy something, don't go and get what you want to get. Don't spend all day shopping on here like, oh, I'm going to get this, I want to get that. And you didn't try to trick yet. Try to trick because they're going to give you a temporary, like, they're going to give you like a temporary, I want to say like a temporary code or something so that you can buy from them, like a temporary card number basically. So let me show you guys what that would look like in terms of their language. I believe I have one. I can show you guys. So like that person that got approved for that $3,000 credit card, Camping World thought that we were going to buy something from them, but we didn't. So let me show you guys what that would look like. Okay, there we go. Something is wrong with my internet, you guys. But let me go ahead and share that screen because I have some results so you guys can see for the camping world. So right here, you guys, this is the Visa credit card. It's a $3,000 credit card. But listen, you got a temporary credit limit of 3,000 because now you can use it. So they saying continue to check out or return, return to shopping. I'll just go ahead and X out because we don't really want to spend it. But you can go ahead and use it. You can go ahead and use it today instead of waiting until it comes in the mail. That's basically what they tell you. But all of the companies they have that same thing where they're telling you, hey, you can go ahead and do it. You can go ahead and use the credit later. So let me see. Do I have to delete my saved passwords? You technically don't. That's the only thing I don't like about clearing cookies. Now let me show you. Let me show you what I mean in regards to I don't have to clear my cookies anymore because on my browser it seems like they're already blocking the third parties, but I don't know. I just don't know for sure for certain people, so I don't tell people, "Oh, don't clear them," and then that's the reason why they're not getting a trick to work. So let me go ahead and share my full screen so that you can see what I mean. So remember, I want you guys to open a new incognito window, new incognito screen, so that they don't know that you're on this website. Like, don't go to this website there as like a person. So like, let me show y'all what I mean by that. Let me show you what I mean by that. But let me go over the cookies really quick. So let's go ahead and copy this and let's go to the website. It's like nobody basically because nobody know who we are. We don't have anything attached to us. So right here you see where it said they already blocking my third party cookies. So I don't clear my passwords or I don't clear my cookies anymore. But I still see that certain people need to clear their cookies. And I don't know why, but I just tell people to clear it just because. But you don't have to clear your passwords. You can go ahead and uncheck that. Now, listen, when we go to this website as a blank person, that's when they're going to start asking what's your location. You know, they want us to agree to this here. And they think that we never been to the website or we're just blank. We're just out there as blank. I don't know how to explain when I say out there as blank, but I can show you really good with YouTube. So, look, if I go to my YouTube channel now, like, let me show you my YouTube channel. Like, if I go to my YouTube channel now, they know who I am. Look, they're like, Rickita's live right now, and they're like suggesting these videos for me, right? But if I do an incognito window, let me see if I'm still sharing it. Okay, yeah. If I'm doing a new if I do a new incognito window and I clear my cookies, if I go to youtube.com, look, they don't know who I am. So they're throwing out their best videos to me. Hold on, it's popping up now. So look, they're telling me to sign in. They have no idea. Like, it's me, it's Rickita. Like, what do you mean? They don't know, and that's good. You don't want them to know when you're doing a shopping cart trick. So remember, you guys, that actually looks so good, don't it? We had made some vegan pieces today, you guys, and it did not last that long. I wish we made more, but you guys want to definitely be in incognito mode. And you guys, I always tell people to, it's not just your internet that is having issues. So is it everybody's internet or is it just mine? Like, what do you mean by that? Like, is something else going crazy? Like, is my line going crazy? My whole thing? Or what is it? Like, is everybody internet going crazy right now? Or is it just me? Because, like, every time I go live, it just go crazy. Okay, so let me come up here a little bit, you guys. I told you a few companies. Go ahead and try those companies. And don't forget, you guys can go to my store, 750 and up club.com, or my website. You guys can get the shopping cart trick guide with everything on there. But make sure you guys, if you guys want to get it for just $10, because it's 19.99 now. If you guys just want to get it for $10, make sure you guys use score 50. Anything that you put in your cart on my website, you're going to get 50% off. So that's like a secret code I give when I go live, because only the people that go live will know about that. And here's my website, just in case you guys want to copy and paste or just click it. So go to my website, you guys. You guys can see like my inquiry removal there. So you guys can see how you can remove those inquiries from your credit reports. If you guys like have negative accounts in your credit reports, you guys can see, you guys can look there. You guys will be able to see my dispute letters that I use to get items deleted from my clients' credit reports. And you guys seen, I've been perfecting this bankruptcy removal, you guys. Like, it's perfected, you guys. Like, I am getting better and better at removing accounts. But them the same letters, I sent out letters to the credit bureaus, them the same letters that I gave you guys. So you guys just go to the store and you guys will be able to get those letters. And while I'm talking about this, instead of you guys just looking at me, let me show y'all some of the results, and I can kind of tell you what you can, where you can get these different things that if you need to accomplish. Like, so if you need to remove your inquiries, where can I get that, Rickita? Like, I need to do that. So let me see. I know it's here under YouTube videos. Now listen, these are going to be mixed images. So let me go ahead and share my screen. Uh-oh. Yep. Share my screen with you guys. Oh, wait. I can't share it that way first. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. So let me share my screen to show you guys what I mean. So these right here, this first screen that you see, these are some results that I got from a client. I just took a picture of it. So let me reposition myself because my legs are going to sleep by sitting on them. But you can see right here, IC System, which is a collection company, was deleted from the credit reports. And if you guys have student loans, like the letters that I have on my website, this is the letters I use to get the U.S. Department of Education deleted. So you can see right here, in response to your dispute. So we contacted the credit bureaus and let them know, hey, delete these accounts from the credit reports. And look, in response to your dispute, this item is deleted from your credit report. So each credit bureau will send this to you. But this is some results that we got from a client. Now, these are some results that me and my editor use when we make videos. So you guys, I'm just going to go through them like I've been doing every day, just in case you guys want to see it. And don't forget, you guys, use the credit 50 so you guys can get the 50% off of anything on my store. And don't try, the coupon is only good once. So if you want to get something, I suggest you pile it up now and get it. Don't get one thing like, okay, I'm just going to get the next thing 50% off next week, because it's not going to be, you're going to use it once. once per customer. So here is the pop-up, you guys, for Express. So if you're going to get the Express credit card, when you go to their website, this is what that pop-up will look like. They're going to say, congratulations, you're pre-approved for the Express credit card. And they're trying to give you all this benefits like, hey, you want to do it. Now, this is the key thing I want you guys to see. Do you see down here at the bottom where it says you can choose to stop receiving pre-screen offers? It's like, no, we did this on purpose. We want pre-screen offers. But that's how you know, like, that's working. You want to opt in, and they even have the number here that you guys can call. But I'm pretty sure the opt in is the same thing to opt out. You can do it on the same website. But let's see what else things we have. So we got credit card images here. Oh, you guys, I kind of went over this yesterday because somebody said they had a medical bill. So this is the letter I use to get items deleted, like bankruptcies, charge-offs, collections, repossessions. Repossessions are getting easier to get removed too. But late payments, any negative account on your credit report that you need to get removed, this is the letter that I use here. So what I do is, and then it's more information down here because it's stuff that you need to say, not just this right here. It's stuff that you need to tell them to do, like in terms of knowing your rights. So go ahead and look on my website and you'll be able to see all of the letters. I think it's like 9 letters that come in that pack, for like bankruptcies, late payments. It's like everything all in one. But what I do is I just put the client's name here, the address, social security number, date of birth, and then I put the credit bureau. So the name of the credit bureau, if you get the letters, you'll have like the name and address of each credit bureau. So just go ahead and plug that in here. Now listen, when you're looking to delete items, remember you have 3 different credit bureaus. They're 3 separate companies. I know sometimes we can get our credit reports where all 3 of them is bundled, but in reality, like all 3 of our credit bureaus they're separate. They communicate some, but they're like separate entities. They're separate companies. So you want to see which credit bureau that account is on that you want to get deleted, and you want to plug that information in here. So you want to put the oh yeah, I'm snotting, you guys. So you want to put the name of the account here, and you want to put the account number here, and then you want to leave this the same. Or when you go ahead and watch the video, I will tell you how to change this up, because I teach you another technique that I use to get items deleted in terms of what to say in this area. So you can keep this here. You can watch the video that I have attached to this and know exactly what to say. But that is exactly how I get items deleted. Now, if it's a medical bill, you guys, I always tell people to make sure you guys said it's a HIPAA violation. When it comes down to HIPAA, it's a law that we have, you guys, and that's what make it easier to get those medical bills deleted. But that's how I get my clients results, like bankruptcies, charge-offs, late payments, whatever it is. That's how I get them results to get that stuff deleted. Now that's to discover it. Oh, these are inquiries that I have removed. So my inquiries will delete in 4 hours, you guys. So I have the inquiry removal. So if you guys start working on you getting your inquiries removed, I always tell people start working on it first thing in the morning. So removing your inquiries. Don't wait until later on in the day. So okay, let me start doing it late at night. First thing in the morning, start working to remove those inquiries. And listen, it take me like 30 minutes. And after the 30 minutes, I just waited. I got an email saying I had changes to my Experian credit report, and there I go. And remember, you got all 3 credit bureaus, so you have to work on those all separately. But I have my inquiry removal. You guys just go to my website and let me pin my website just in case you guys are like, "What is your website, Rickita? What are you talking about?" Let me pin that for you guys. I never dropped it. I thought I dropped it for you guys. Oh, here you go, right here. Remember, oh, you right, you right. Remember, people are working from home now more than ever. You right. Is there a certain credit score you need to do this? So you don't have. I'm guessing you're talking about the shopping cart trick. You do not need to have a certain credit score. I told you about that person that said they had a 550 credit score. So they had a 550 credit score and they were able to get approved. Do you want me to? Um, I'll find that and I'll see if I can post it. Or I know if you're looking at like the post I post daily, I'm going into all my testimonials. When everybody drop a comment, I show you guys those testimonials. So make sure you guys look at my community posts, like the things I'm posting every day, because every day you guys want to see those results. I want to post a result in the morning and at night. Somebody telling you what happened, and then me too. You tried it but no luck. Oh my gosh. So if you're not having any luck, just keep trying and then try different companies, and then you should have better results when you try to get those credit cards. And make sure you're putting that address that's on your Equifax credit report. It's going to make sure it's going to be easier approval. So let me go up some where we left off at. Oh, here's a client that said that they were able to get 20 inquiries removed from their credit reports. So they said they were able to get 20 inquiries removed from their credit report so far since purchasing my method. They said basically saying thank you. So that's really good. I seen somebody else when I was going live say, "No, Rickita, I got 40 deleted." I'm like, "Dang, how you get that many?" But I always tell y'all my story how I got all those credit cards. Like, listen, you guys, in 5 months I got $70,000 worth of credit cards. So I had like 60 something, 70 inquiries. I always tell you guys that. So this is perfect. And I didn't know anything about no inquiry removal back then. So this is like a lifesaver if you do have a lot of inquiries. So definitely go ahead and look at my store and go ahead and get that inquiry removal. Now, right here, you guys, this is a collection, but we just use it for a video. Again, all these results are just video results. So if I need to talk to you guys and say, hey, a client said they got inquiry removal, it's better if I show y'all a picture so that you can be like, oh, okay, I see what you're talking about. It's not just me telling you. So this is that person I told you that said that she bought an hour going Experian, already agreed to take off 5 of her inquiries. So she's going to work on her Equifax next. So these are just results, you guys. Now right here, this is my self results. So they said change the date. My credit score went up a total of 155 points. Now listen, I have to drop this link for the self for you guys because self has been like a lifesaver for me. Ever since I found out about self, I found out about kickoff. I found out about like any different company. I want to tell you guys about it because it really helped boost my credit score up a lot. Like as you can see too, they said since I've been with them, like they've been tracking me from the beginning. Like since you've been with us, your credit score went up a total of 155 points. So that is really big, you guys. So if that's something that you need to do, if you need to get some points to your credit reports, definitely go ahead and check them out. So let me see, you guys. I'm gonna give you the link to the self so you guys can sign up. Now listen, with my self account, I have to pay $48 per month. And every month that I pay, they report to the credit bureau that I'm paying. Now, when they report to the credit bureau that I'm paying, that's helping my credit score go up. So I pay that for a whole year. And after that year, they send me all my money back. So it's called self because you're lending money to yourself. They used to call themselves self lender, but they changed it. And I really like self lender better. But yeah, what can I do, you guys? But here is the link here, you guys, for that self account. And make sure you guys go ahead and check them out because, like I told you guys, my credit score went up. Let's see. Express isn't working for me. Oh my gosh, you guys are having so. Okay, I'm gonna go through the comments. Let me go through these different things, you guys, and then I'll go through the last comments. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'll go through the last comments. So where do we leave off at? We was on self. Oh, so here is the logo for self, you guys. Just in case you guys want to know what it looks like, this is the logo for them. I use it in my videos. And here is the client that got approved for the Good Sam Visa. So remember, you guys, if you want me to try to do like the shopping cart trick for you guys, I can try to do it for you guys. I've been getting a lot of message of people saying like, Rickita, I wanted you to do the shopping cart trick for me, but I haven't heard from you guys. If you ask for access to do the shopping cart trick for you, we actually are texting you your results. So look out for a text from phone number 414-255-0803 because that is the number that we're texting you at. But here's the link if you want us to try to do the shopping cart trick for you. Now I always tell you guys that we are really backlogged in terms of it's a lot of people that's requesting that we do a shopping cart trick. As you can probably understand or just know that that's what it is because a lot of people can't get it to work, so they want us to do it. So just have patience with us in regards to it. If you get it expedited, you should get your results back within 24 hours. If it's not like 24 business hours to you guys. So if it's a weekend, we're not doing it. But if you want us to try the trick, then you can go ahead and just click here. But this is some results that we got from a client, personally me, because my assistant, I hired somebody personally to do the shopping cart trick for you guys. So this is some results that I did when I did the Good Sam Visa rewards for someone. So let's go ahead and see the other results that we have. But that is the results from the Good Sam Visa. Well, that's not the Visa. I'm sorry, you guys. That's the results from just the Good Sam in general. The Good Sam regular credit card. Now let's see, you guys. This is the pop up for Express again. The Express next. Let me go back some We kind of went through some of these already. Oh, you guys, here is where that bankruptcy. So in October, one of my clients got their bankruptcy removed from their credit reports. So this is like really good. And their credit score went up 31 points from getting that bankruptcy removed. So that is really good, you guys. If you guys have like negative accounts, definitely use my dispute letters to remove those accounts from your credit reports. So all you have to do is just go ahead and fill in this information here. Just put your name and address in here, social security number, date of birth, put the credit bureau that you're sending it to, and just put the accounts here. So if it's a bankruptcy, put the name of that bankruptcy. If you have the docket number for the bankruptcy, then go ahead and put it here, and then just go ahead and leave this here. And this is the same letter that I used to get that bankruptcy deleted from my client's credit reports. And if you guys want copies of these letters, just go to my store. I have them there. And make sure you guys are using the code score 50 so you guys can get 50% off everything on my store. Matter of fact, let me pin that because on the top you guys can already see the website, but the you guys cannot see the score 50. So make sure you guys use the score 50 coupon code. Let me put that here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, use score 50 as the coupon code. Let me put that here though, just in case. Okay, coupon code for 50% off. So yeah, just put score 50 and there you guys go. You guys will get the 50% off. I seen a lot of people using that coupon because I just started that last night when I went live. I was like, you know what? Let me do something nice for you guys. Because I know a lot of people out here, they really need a lot of help. So I did that for you guys. You guys will be able to get the 50% off. So let me go ahead and share my screen again. So this right here, this is the pop-up for the not the pop-up. This is the actual approval for the Express credit card. Now I know a lot of people like, oh my gosh, $75,000. It's not really $75,000. It's a glitch in the system with Express. So they're giving out higher limits. Well, they're saying that they're giving out higher limits, but it's really only you gotta take the last two digits off of whatever they say you're gonna get. So it's really only $750 credit card. But this is what it's gonna look like. Congratulations, you got the $750 credit card basically. So you get the extra 20% off of today's order when you use a credit card, which mean so that means that you can use your credit card right now. Some people are like, can you use a card right now? Should I wait till it comes in the mail? You can use that card right now if you wanted to. But this is another one. Client got the 50,000, but it's really $500. And right here too, I always tell people I want you guys to make sure your credit card usage is at 0% when you're looking at Credit Karma, or you want to make sure that when you're on Credit Karma, it says 5% or lower. So yeah, there you go here. And this is my master credit card list, over 100 credit cards. So like the shopping cart trick is on here, two $5,000 credit cards anybody can get approved for. All of my credit cards are on here, but I'm going to update my master credit card list. So it's going to be probably over 200, 300 credit cards. It's so many credit cards I want to continue to add to the list. So that will be going higher. Oh, that's the kickoff logo. Now, kickoff, you guys, my credit score went up 36 points in 2 weeks using kickoff. Now, kickoff, they have a waiting list right now, which is like, okay, that's all right. I guess a lot of people, I know I promoted this so much, but that's because my credit score went up. And I seen somebody else post. I read the comment earlier. She said her credit score was at the 557 or something like that. I don't know. It was in the 500s, and she went to 667. I remember the exact number. She went to 667, and she says like in a week or something like that from when the kickoff got reported. She said when it was reported, her credit score went up to the 667. And that's a lot, you guys. That's a big increase. Mine went up 36 points, and I was excited. So I definitely tell you guys to sign up for kickoff. And I always tell you guys about that client, the client that had two late payments. And if anybody ever had a late payment, like the last time I had late payments, you guys, my credit score dropped 89 points. So if anybody ever had a late payment, y'all know how it is that y'all credit can drop. When I see clients' credit drop, some clients' credit drop over 100 points, depending on how many times they're late or which, how many accounts are actually late. The client had two late payments, and the kickoff got reported because they signed. Well, I actually signed up for kickoff for them, but I signed up for kickoff for them, so I'm like, oh my gosh, kickoff is reported, but their credit score went up 15 points. with the two late payments. So they got two late payments and kickoff was reported and that credit score still went up. So instead of it going down, they got two late payments. Come on now, you know their credit score is going to go down. It still went up 15 points, which is like, what? So I love kickoff, you guys, and I'll keep saying whatever I need to say about kickoff so that everybody can get it. I do not get endorsed by them, but I really, really love them. Now this is the Indigo credit card. So when it come down to doing a shopping cart trick, I'm going to show you guys right after this how you can get other offers instead of just the shopping cart trick credit cards. How you can get Visas and Mastercards too in the mail, like going to get offers in the mail. I'm going to show you that in a second. It shouldn't take too long, and I'm going to answer those questions. And then we're back on getting these items deleted from credit reports, student loans, and that collection. But those were just results from a client. Let me go ahead and show you guys how to get those pre-approval offers, and then I will answer any questions that you guys have. But make sure you guys are going to the store and going to my store, and make sure you guys are using the score 50 to get 50% off of anything that's in the store. So let me go ahead and share this screen, and make sure you guys are thumbing up the video. I realize a lot of people, like yesterday, we had 175 people on. I had 39 likes. And I'm like, y'all sitting here consistently. Make sure you guys like thumbs up the video. When you thumbs up the video, let YouTube know that you like the video, you like the content, and it shares the video with other people. So just make sure you guys are thumbs up the video and leaving a comment on my regular stream or my regular videos too while you guys are watching them. But let's go to Capital One. It's enough talking. While you're on Capital One is one of those companies that will give you a credit card where they're going to use that shopping cart trick. Remember, all you got to do for the shopping cart trick, you have to opt in to Factor Trust and you have to do the pre-screen opt out. So just opt into both of these companies, and then you're going to start getting a lot of letters in the mail letting you know, congratulations, we pre-approved you for a credit card. So listen, if you get an offer from Capital One, all you have to do is go to the Capital One website, go on their credit cards, and see right here it says redeem a mail offer. Those mail offers are only coming from the shopping cart trick. Basically, it's the mail-in version of it. It's before they got digital in a way. Before they got digital to give you that pop-up. So when you get the offer in the mail, just go ahead and put your reservation number in, and then go ahead and put your access code in. It will look just like this. So go ahead and put that in, and then they should go ahead and approve you for that credit card. After you probably put your the same information you put in Factor Trust, you probably have to put it in here just to confirm that yes, it is you. Because anybody can get that letter and put in the reservation access number. You need to have your personal information, but they should not ask you for your full social though. That's the thing. They should not ask you for your full social. So after you went to the Capital One website, I want you guys to try Credit One Bank. Now, Credit One Bank, they have the same thing where they can give you that pre-approval in the mail. Now, if you guys had a bankruptcy, if you didn't know, Credit One Bank will give you a credit card a month after bankruptcy. So, like, I always tell people about Credit One Bank. And a lot of people say, well, Credit One Bank is not the best. And it's like, listen, if they're going to give you a credit card after bankruptcy, which means that you can start building your credit up and you can start having bad credit, I like them. Yeah, you probably got to pay an annual fee, but listen, sometimes you got to pay to get through the door. That's all I got to say about it. And I see a lot of people say they don't want to get secured cards, but then I see certain clients that they can't get regular cards and they can't get the shopping cart trick. They get those secured cards and they go from 500 to the 600s in a month. So you guys just got to get in the game. Don't worry, oh, that's an annual fee. That's a bad card. I want to get a credit card that's going to report to the credit bureaus. Let them report. Keep the balance low, and I'm telling you, your credit score will go up. But when you come to this website, you want to go ahead and click right here where it says accept the mail offer. So go ahead and click there, and you want to go ahead and put that same information in, basically, that you're going to have in that letter. So you're going to have a approval code and then your zip code, and then go ahead and click continue. Now, I think they had something right here. Oh, yeah, it said don't have your approval code. Go ahead and click search now. I already submitted an application. Check your status. Did not receive it. Oh, they said if you do not receive a pre-approval offer, you can go ahead and see if you pre-qualify. So I always tell people, go ahead and try Credit One Bank. If all else fails, like try Credit One Bank. You should be able to get a credit card with them. Now, another credit card you guys can get is the Mission Lane credit card. Remember, these are like the bottom feeder credit cards. They're just for, I want to say, I don't think that was good for me to say that. I want to say bottom feeders. These are like they're easy to grab credit cards. Like you don't have to do any work. You ain't got, like, when you think about like fish and stuff like that, you don't have to do any work. The food is just there. You ain't gotta kill anything. Like you don't have to build up your credit or anything. These are like the easy credit cards that you guys can get. So go ahead and you can see right here It says respond to a mail offer. So just go ahead and put your code in, which is 12 character code. Go ahead and put that in here and then click unlock offer. Again, you guys, this is a Visa credit card. So let's read a little bit about this credit cards. So they're telling you you're gonna get, and you can apply straight to it. Like if you guys have like a 580 credit score, a lot of these companies will approve you. I know Credit One Bank at a 550, they should approve you. But if you're not getting these offers in the mail, don't feel shy to try these companies. They're easy to get. That's why they give them out without the credit checks. But if you go to like, say if you was to go to the direct website like here, if you go to this direct website, you guys, you're going to get a hard inquiry, but at least you guys will be able to get that credit card if your credit is at least at 580 credit score. But they said in 6 months of paying on time, you're going to be able to get a higher credit limit. But that's the same with all companies. So that's the trick that people try to say. We give out higher limits. We give out credit line increases more often. If you keep the balance on your credit card, or say if you use it and you pay it off right away, and you don't really hold too much of a balance, or if you hold a balance, you pay it off right away, then that's when you're going to get more increases. So don't let them trick you saying we give out more increases. A lot of companies give out increases if you ask for them. So go ahead and go to that website to try to get that credit card. And another credit card that you guys can get is the Indigo credit card. So again, receive the mail offer, apply. Remember, the mail-in offers are only because we had the factor trust and we did the pre-screen opt-out. So all you have to do is go ahead and click apply and go ahead and put that information in. And they saying too, if you want to see if you pre-qualify, go ahead and click here and search for your invitation number. You can go ahead and just put your information here and see if they got one for you, if they have an invitation for you. But let me send this to you guys, because if you opted into Factor Trust, I want you guys to fill this in, because if they have an offer for you, then take it. Good. Like take the offer. But if they don't have an offer for you, then just do the pre-screen opt-out. Again, you guys, do y'all see what this says here? It's the pre-screened offers. It's the pre-screened offers. So you can just go ahead and call here. You can call this number right here and you can opt in, or you can go to the website, which I'm going to show you again shortly. But I want to copy this just in case people like to call and they're not too computer savvy and they just want the offers in the mail. So that is that website there. And remember, when I was talking about these pre-screen offers and all of this, you want to go to factortrust.com and you want to opt in. All they're doing is giving your information to all the credit card companies, and that's why they know who you are. They're sending you things. So go ahead and opt in, click submit, and go ahead and put your name in, your first and last name, social security number, your date of birth, put your address in, and put your email address in, and click confirm. But that's how you're going to get the pop-up saying congratulations, you're pre-approved, or you're going to get those offers by filling this in. Now, another company I want you guys to fill in is here, which is the opt out pre screen. Now, you don't want to opt out, you want to opt in. People that don't want to get anything in the mail, they opt out. They're like, don't send me information. I don't want it. I don't want any of the companies know about me. I want to get offers. Then that's when they go ahead and opt out. But we want to opt in, so we're going to go to the bottom, click here to opt in, and then go ahead and put that information here. Don't forget, you want to opt in, click continue. You want to put your first and last name here, social security number, date of birth, put your address in. Make sure your address is on your Equifax credit report, and go ahead and put your phone number in and do the security code here, and then go ahead and click confirm. Now, when you do these different websites, you guys, that's how you're going to make sure that you're getting approved for like these different credit cards. Like, it's literally as simple as that. Now, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and drop them now, because to be honest with you, after I go through all these questions, I'm hopping off of this live. So let's see, you guys, let's go through all the questions that you guys have. So, is there a certain credit score you need to do this? So, with the shopping cart trick, they should not check your credit. I told you guys about that client that said that they were able to get the Good Sam regular credit card, like the store credit card, with a 550 credit score. So, definitely try it, you guys. Definitely try it. And remember, 550 credit score, that's not usually, they won't really give out a credit card with that unless it's Credit One Bank, because Credit One Bank is just like they like want all the money, so they'll do whatever, you guys. Okay, let me see. My lips are really chapped, and my daughter makes lip gloss, and it's like healing lip gloss. So let me put some on. And you guys, when she opened up her store, I'm gonna definitely put it in the description so you guys can buy from it. Because this stuff right here, like I had like my lips were chapping and had like a sore on it, like from it breaking, and it healed it quickly. So I was so happy about that. So I just gotta keep this on my lips. Y'all think I probably be trying to kill my video? I need to put that on. I need it. I need it. I need it. So here you go, right here. What if I already have a fraud alert in already? If you already have a fraud alert in, then that's good. You should remove that fraud alert when you're trying to work on your inquiries. Now, listen to this, you guys. When you're trying to do the shopping cart trick, you do not want fraud alerts because you have fraud alerts. Remember, the shopping cart trick is easy for fraud. If people really want to do fraud, something like that, it's easy to do it with the shopping cart trick. So that's why they want you to have fraud alerts off, because if you have fraud before, why would they want to give you a credit card, right? Because they're thinking that it's probably fraud. So take the fraud alerts off if you want to do the shopping cart trick. But if you're trying to remove your inquiries, that's going to actually help you. Also, Antoinette says you try, but no luck. If you don't have any luck with the shopping cart trick, just keep trying. Make sure you guys are opted in. Make sure you guys are doing a pre-screen, opt out. Make sure you guys are doing a factor trust. Make sure you're using the addresses on your Equifax credit report. This is big. Make sure you guys call Factor Trust too and ask what address they have on file for you. Because I told you guys, like when I called them, they had an address at 7 years old. Like I don't stay there anymore. You guys, like, why do y'all have this address? Like I've been moved. Y'all don't have my new address. So you may have to update your information. That's why I told you to look on your Equifax credit report, because they're most likely going to use that address too. So, but listen, that address was once on my Equifax credit report, but I already had one address since then, so maybe they just didn't get it. But call Factor Trust, make sure the address is on there. And make sure you guys are allowing pop-ups. I remember when I first started teaching this, somebody was like, I was trying this trick for a long time, Rickita, and then I allowed the pop-ups and then it worked. I'm like, yeah, the pop-up is, let you know, congratulations, you're pre-approved for a credit card. So you really need that. So, oh, my lights are really nice. If you can see, like lighting up different colors. It's so nice. It's so comfortable down here. I don't know why it's not working for me. Just keep trying if it's not working for you. And Express isn't working for me. If Express isn't working for you, try a different company. And hi, I remember you from yesterday, but make sure you just try a different company. So remember, so many different companies out there. Just try those different companies, see if it's going to work for you. And if it's not working for Express, then just Express don't like you. Just reality, right? And I understand that, because remember, we try to shopping cart trick for people. So when we try to shopping cart trick, I give people the option, hey, do y'all want me to get the credit card since I'm able to get the pop-up? Do you want me to actually give you the credit card? They're like, yeah. So when they say yes, I ask them how many credit cards they want. But we gotta go company to company. They say they want 4 credit cards. We gotta go company to company to company to company. And I know when I'm going down the list, some clients can get a credit card that this client just can't get, or sometimes this client can get the Camping World and then get the Overstock, but they cannot get like the Venus. They can't get the Victoria's Secret, or they can't get the Express. So it's like, why not? But I don't know why it is. But if that company won't work for you, just keep trying other companies, and hopefully it'll work for you at that point. But the shopping cart trick, you guys, is literally something I'm still trying to learn, in terms of I want to guarantee that everybody can get it, but I don't know how to guarantee it. I'm not the one to put the system together. So all I can tell you guys to do is just keep trying and try different companies. It's been less than 30 days since your office started working on my credit. So far, it has one at 30 points. It went up 30 points, I'm guessing. That's what you were trying to say. I think you corrected it before. Oh, okay. Well, I'm guessing you said it went up 30 points, which is good. Congratulations. And remember, listen, you're not even 30 days in. So listen, your credit will your credit really won't shoot up until it's like that 35 to 40 days. That's when you should see your credit shoot up. And I'll show you guys are going to start seeing more results from clients like late at night. I believe I have them coming out. Yeah, late at night, you'll see like the different results from clients getting accounts deleted from the credit reports. Sometimes you'll see people, yeah, their credit score went up 30 points or 20 points on each bureau. But then you'll see those people where it's like, oh my gosh, one of their credit reports went up over 120 points. Oh my gosh, this person, their credit score went up 98 points on this one bureau. You're going to see those huge jumps. And those people that get the huge jumps, honestly, you guys, it's not all me. It's not all me just deleting items from the credit reports. It's them applying for credit cards. When I delete items from the credit reports, so all the negative is off and all they got to look at is positive, ooh, your credit score is going to really jump up. So I always tell people, like, while we're working on your credit, make sure you guys are getting those 4 credit cards and don't wait forever. So say, like, So say when you're trying the shopping cart trick, if the shopping cart trick like is if it's not working for you right away, like don't just don't give up on it, but move on like immediately, especially if you're trying to fix your credit and you got goals, because you want to counter report right away. You don't want to say, okay, I've been trying for months, Rickita. You could have got a secure credit card by now. You could have just got a regular credit card, because a lot of times people don't understand, if you get that secure credit card right now and it reports to the credit bureaus, it's going to open up so many different doors for you to get more credit cards, because your credit score is going to shoot up. So now you're in a whole different place than you were before. So say if you apply for Capital One when your credit score was at a 550, but you start working to get items deleted, so now you apply at a 620, you're going to have better approval odds even if it's the next month. Your credit is different now. What are they going to say? No, I seen your credit last month. No, when you just pull my credit report, it's a 620. Give me that credit card. So definitely go ahead and start. If you can't get the shopping cart trick to work, or if you're repairing your credit, make sure you guys have 4 accounts. And I always tell you guys the basic 4 accounts is this: the Capital One Quicksilver, the Capital One Platinum, Credit One Bank, and the Victoria's Secrets. But remember, all of these credit cards are technically on a shopping cart trick too. So that's why I always tell you guys, go ahead and try that. But I'm so happy that you were able to get those 30 points. I cannot wait to see like how much more your credit score is going to go up. Oh, here you go, right here. You did say up. So I can't wait to see how much your credit score is going to go up. So make sure you come back and let us know like the results of like after you get your results from us. Let us know how much your credit score it goes up. Our Carlos is saying hi. Hi, Carlos. How are you doing? Can the letters in a shopping cart trick be purchased at the same time using a 50% off code? Yes, it can be purchased at the same time. And I suggest that you guys, oh, wait, before I get into that, let's say bye to Julia. She's leaving. Good night. Good night. And tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I'm going to my live videos. If I go live, I want to check in with you guys once a day. I don't care what it is. I want to go live. And if you guys text the score to 21,000, every time I go live, I'm going to text you. But I want to go live, and every time I go live, I'm going to probably go live at night. I want to do like a PJ check-in, because I realized a lot of y'all watch me in the bed, and I did not want to put no clothes on today, put on makeup. So I'm going to do like a PJ check-in. Even if I'm in the bed, I'm going to check in with you guys and answer any questions that you guys have. So when you come back tomorrow, hopefully you're in your PJs, but you'll see me in my PJs too. So good night to you. Now let's go back to our last question. So if you guys are using my score 20, so I know you guys can get like the credit, you can use credit 15, get 15% off. But if you guys text score 50 in, like if you guys put score 50 in on my website, you guys will get 50% off. But I suggest that you guys use it. Like say if you wanted to get the shopping cart trick, say if you want to get the inquiries and you want to start working on your credit, I suggest you guys bundle all of that together. And the only reason why I say bundle all of that together. I need to go to bed. The only reason I say bundle all of that together is because you want to use that 50% off coupon one time. So and then you're going to be stuck with the 15%. So you might as well just try to get everything now. So yep, I'm glad you said that. Definitely go ahead and do it all together so that you can use the 50% off code. Who me? They need to correct that error. So I'm guessing you're talking about the error. I'm guessing with the shopping cart trick. With the Express, when Express will tell you, hey, you're pre-approved. Like they'll say, hey, you're pre-approved for 100,000. I've seen people say see 100,000, or say right here they'll say, hey, you're pre-approved for 75,000. So like with the shopping cart trick, you guys, this is one of the pop-ups that you're gonna get. Like you're pre-approved for 75,000, but it's not really 75,000. It's really $750. It's a glitch just in the system. Just take the last 2 digits off, and it's really 75. It's really $750, not 75,000. And let's see. Here's another one. You're pre-approved for 15,000. It's not 15,000, you guys. It's $150. So yeah, and this is somebody I actually got approved for another credit card for $750, but that's what it is, $750. So yep, you guys, they do need to correct that error. If this is with your social security number, and you're so welcome. So this is with your social security number. When you're doing a shopping cart trick, you're going to use the last 4 digits of your social security number. What bureau does Credit One use? Credit One Bank will use your Experian credit report. And they're going to, after you apply for Credit One Bank, they're going to let you know right away if you're approved, and they're going to tell you why they're going to deny you. A lot of times people ask me, Rickita, why did I get denied for this credit card? Why is this not working for me? And I ask them, like, did you get a letter in the mail? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, read the letter, because like anytime I got to deny you guys, they'll tell me, hey, you had too many inquiries, you had too many negative accounts, you had, you don't have that much history. They may say things like, you max out your credit cards, your debt to income. They may say so many different things, but you want to know what's wrong from that company so that they can go ahead and approve you next time, or you know what to work on. But Credit One Bank will definitely let you know that right away, and they're going to pull your Experian credit report and look at your Experian credit score. Definitely hydrate, you guys. I need to hydrate. I think you're talking to me because I already drunk one bottle of water today. And I appreciate you, Elizabeth, because I am going to hydrate. And here's the one bottle that I drank. I literally just drank it before I went live, which means all day I was without water. That's bad. I've been working so much. Um, let's see. Any more questions? I was wondering why Actor Trust wanted me to. So sometimes Factor Trust may ask you to call if they don't have your information in the system. And when I say in the system, sometimes they already have your information in the system. You just don't know. So Factor Trust, and let me pull up Factor Trust. I don't want to just look at you guys talking all the time. I want to like show you guys something. So with Factor Trust, you guys, that's the screen that you're going to use to go ahead and opt in, so you can get you can get the pop-ups, and you can get the offers in the mail. Now, Factor Trust may tell you to call them, and that's probably because they don't have your information in the system. Now, Factor Trust, they usually approve people for, or they're a credit bureau. So usually the companies that want your Factor Trust credit report, because you have a credit report with Factor Trust and you can request it. And you can see right here, credit report, how to get your free report and view your report again. You have a credit report with Factor Trust that can have bad things on there, you guys. Like literally. So you might want to clean that up too, or see if you have fraud alerts with Factor Trust. So definitely look and see what information is on your. Maybe I should. You know what, you guys? I tried to get my report last time from them, and I don't think they said I had it already. And I'm like, I never got my report. So I'm going to get my Factor Trust report and see if there's anything on there that may say fraud, because I know I once had fraud alerts on my credit reports from removed inquiries. So I'm going to see, because maybe you shouldn't take the fraud alerts off of just your Equifax or the credit bureaus. You should take it off of here too. So let me try to get my report to them, and maybe you guys can try too. Go to Factor Trust and try to get your report from them. But usually when you apply for, say if you were to apply at a car dealership, or you went to like a payday loan store, like a check and go kind of thing, or you went to like one of the furniture stores that have like the income verification kind of thing, they're probably getting your reports through Factor Trust, or they give you information to Factor Trust. That's how they know who you are. But that's how they know who you are. So I always tell people, if you do not have a report with them, they're going to tell you to call them, but just call them, and you have to just send in a copy of your ID. So you can send in a copy of your ID, and you can also send in proof of your address, and then they'll add you into the system. But that's probably why they told you they want you to call. Can you get closed accounts removed from your credit reports? Yes, Paul. How are you doing tonight? But yes, you can get your closed accounts removed from your credit reports and your open accounts. Now, listen, no matter what account is on your credit report, what name is on your credit report, you can get those different things removed. Some people change their name, or say if they get married. Like, I had certain things on my credit that I didn't even know about, because remember, I didn't know too much about credit before marriage. So I automatically got married and realized a lot of the stuff that I did bad before I got married, it got deleted automatically, because when I changed my name and I made sure I removed that old name from the credit report, all of those accounts that were negative, it was easier for me to get them off of the credit report. So whether the account is closed or open, you can get it removed from the credit report. Some people change their name, or do different things like that, change the address to make sure that they get these accounts removed. Or some people, that when they try to buy a house, buy a car, they can't get it because they have problems with debt to income ratio. Maybe they have too many debts, like in terms of student loans. Maybe they have too many car payments. So they try to remove those positive accounts from their credit reports too. So no matter if it's open or closed, you can't get it removed from your credit reports. And I know you guys, like when I answer questions, I kind of go into details about different things. And the reason why I do that because I'm not a question axer. So like if I'm in a place, I usually don't ask questions. But now I'm getting to the point where I gotta ask questions. Like, hey, listen. Like I'll be the one asking a question right here. Like, hey, listen, what's this? What's that? I'll have a billion questions in there. But I wouldn't ask questions. So I used to be so happy when somebody else went into details about different things that's kind of connected to that thing. So if I give out so much information, just let me know, Rickita, calm down. I had too much information for the night. And I would definitely calm it down, but I want to go into great details and show you guys everything. So Shay said, Rakita, thank you, thank you. I recently received my Good Sam, Victoria's Secret, and Capital One. I was sick for a long time and messed up my credit. Now trying to reestablish credit. Oh, good job for you, Shay Tiffany. That is good. I am so happy for you. And this what makes it good when babes was watching a football game, kids are asleep. I don't want to do anything, and I'm down here working, you guys. Go online for you guys. It's an hour. It's probably gonna be an hour and a half in before I get off of here. So I appreciate you guys leaving these comments because I don't know sometimes. And when you leave these comments, it's like, okay, I think about this when I don't want to get out of bed in the morning, or if I stay up until midnight or 1 o'clock making videos. So thank you so much for leaving that comment. I really appreciate it. Can you delete all inquiries on your credit report? Now that's a good question. So listen, you can delete inquiries from your credit reports, but listen, if you have an open account with this company, they're going to try to remove that account from the credit report. So say if you have a credit card, you like, I need that inquiry deleted still, Rickita. Like I don't want that inquiry, even though I have that credit card. They're going to delete that account too, that positive account, because they're going to think it's fraud. So I wouldn't say you want to delete every account, but sometimes where you want to delete certain accounts that's a tie. So remember, if it's a tie to an account that's positive, it's going to get deleted. You can't delete inquiries, right? You can't delete them. All you have to do is just follow the steps on my inquiry removal. But listen, if it's a positive account, they're going to delete that account from the credit report, and you don't want that. And or should I say, or if they see that maybe, so say if I have like say if I have a credit card with Capital One and I messed it up and they see all these late payments and I go on there and say I want to get it removed, they're gonna be like, this is your account, we're not going to remove this account. So I always tell people to remove accounts that maybe you applied for, so you want to just work on removing that inquiry right away if it's a smaller company. If it's like a big company, so say if you were trying to get like a Navy Fed credit card, then I wouldn't suggest you try to remove that inquiry from your credit report. If you go through any credit union, leave those alone. But like these smaller companies, then definitely work on removing those accounts. So like as soon as you apply for a credit card, so say if you apply with Capital One today, you're gonna get that inquiry right away. You're probably gonna get a notification. Like if you have Credit Karma, you guys are gonna get a notification right away, like hey, you have a new inquiry on your credit report. And when you get that notification that you got a new inquiry, you want to work on that inquiry right away. You want to work on, removing that inquiry right away before that account posts to your credit report. Because if you get that inquiry removed before the account posts to the credit report, the credit bureaus don't know you got approved for the credit card. So when that account get posted to your credit report, you don't have to worry about that inquiry because it's already gone. You don't have to worry about them removing that account because it's already gone too. So just make sure if it's an account that you want to keep, that you make sure that you try to remove it before it hits your credit report, before that account pop up. Because if it pop up, it's over with. They're going to delete that account. You might as well leave it alone. But you can remove all inquiries from your credit report, but just understand the difference. Because I've seen people do that. They got $10,000, $15,000 credit card shut down, and they're like, well, yeah, and it's like, read it carefully. Do not mess with an account that you want to keep. Do not mess with it. Leave it alone. Thank you, Jerome. I won't post the comment, but thank you so much. Oh, hey, how are you doing tonight? Tonight. I'm starting. Every time I go live, I start to see familiar faces. I start to learn you guys. I definitely start to learn you guys. How old do I have to be to get a prepaid credit card? So to get a prepaid credit card, you have to be 18. You have to be 18. And don't forget they got prepaid credit cards and debit cards. Prepaid credit cards is actually called secure credit cards, but you have to be 18 to actually get it. Are you 18? And where are you at? Because maybe we can help you build up your profile right now. If you're a beginner and you like, Rickita, build me up. What credit card should I get? Like, we can go through that whole rundown right now. I'm going to stay on here for an additional 6 minutes, and it's not going to take me that long. So if you want me to go through, like, okay, what do I do to build my credit? We can go through all the accounts right now. It's not going to take that long. And I can drop all the links. But listen, if I drop these links and you really trying to build your credit, I need you to apply for these cards right away. Like, don't wait. Like, apply for them right away. Seriously. If I drop these links, you want to apply for them right away so that they can post to your credit reports right away. But let me know. Let me know. I got you. I tried the Victoria's Secret one right now and I didn't get the pop up by following your directions. Did you make sure you follow all the directions, even when it come down to like the factor trust? So make sure you guys doing the factor trust, doing the pre-screen. And sometimes you have to wait. So wait, try every day, but wait like 5 to 7 days. Cause I know like if you do the pre-screen, they're gonna tell you to wait 5 to 7 days, 5 to 7 business days for it to be completely in the system. So if you tried it right now, then just wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. You probably not in the system yet. You're gonna be in there. But let me know. Come back later on if you were having problems. And don't forget, you guys, I dropped that link. So say if you wanted me to try to do the trick for you, I dropped the link and I'm going to just drop it again just to make it easier for you guys. If you want me to try to do the shopping cart trick for you and it's not working for you, just go ahead and fill out this link here and I can go ahead and try to do the trick for you. Oh, Erica said, thank you so much. You're welcome. Hey, beautiful. I suggest for all your credit bureau beginners to start with Fingerhut, easy approval. Now, listen, I like Fingerhut. I don't have any major problems with Fingerhut. My only problem with Fingerhut is they overprice their items, and on top of overpricing their items, like when I was trying to build my credit in the beginning, and I didn't have any money, like I was broke, y'all. I was broke. I couldn't. I didn't have any money to build my credit. They had it where I forgot the maybe I should look into them again, but they had it that I had to set up, I had to make a payment ahead of time. And I'm like, I don't have money to make a payment ahead of time. There's certain type of rules that they have around there. So if people want to get the finger hut, good. But I had to make a payment, like I had to make a deposit on what I was purchasing, and the stuff that I was purchasing was overpriced. So I don't suggest that people, sign up for Fingerhut. If you really, really, really just want to have an account on your credit reports, let me drop some bonuses for you guys. If you want to have an account and you're willing to overpay, or you just want to have it on your credit report, sign up. The two $5,000 credit cards I always tell you guys can get approved for. This is one of the accounts here. Is the My Jewelers Club card. So with the My Jewelers Club card, let me show you guys, because you guys are going to see the video on this. I'm going to have the video coming out on My Jewelers Club. But all you have to do, they're going to give you a $5,000 credit card with them. So it's going to be $99 for you to sign up. You have to purchase something from them. So find something that's $100, purchase it, and they're going to have you pay half of it now. So you're going to probably pay about what? If you're going to pay half of it now, you're gonna probably pay like $100, $120 right now, and then the rest of your bill will be doing payments. Now, when my bill came, because I did this account plus the other account I showed you guys, when my bill came, I just paid it off completely. But they added that $5,000 account to my credit reports, and my credit score went up 60 points. So I always tell people to sign up for My Jewelers Club. And I'm not sharing the screen. Well, I think I'm sharing the screen. So let me go to the screen. I'm like, why are you guys not here? Okay, here's the screen right here. This is what My Jewelers Club look like. So let me make sure I have it down in the comments. Yep, it is there. So I suggest you guys sign up for My Jewelers Club. Like I told you guys, these things are overpriced too. But I tell you, find something that's $100 and just buy it. Buy it, let it report to the credit bureaus. You have a $5,000 credit card and you're good. Another one is called New Coast Direct. Now, with New Coast Direct, this is another $5,000 credit card that you guys can get approved for. I actually bought like a Fitbit watch from them. It's kind of like a Fitbit, similar to that. But I bought like a Fitbit watch. You want to just make sure that you have at least $100 worth of items in the cart and just check out. These items is not too bad on price compared to a lot of the items usually are overpriced. But they have so many different items that you can buy here. It's not just jewelry like the other one. But if you need to get an account added to your credit report, this is another $5,000 account that they will add. And so that's $10,000 added to my credit report off of $200 because I just paid for the item. So I bought the item that I wanted, but I paid that, actually it's just $95. Ooh, they gave you a $4 discount. Yes, it does matter. I guess every little penny counts. But it's $95. Sign up for it. Put $100 worth of items in your cart and go ahead and click apply now. And after you do that, you guys, when that account reports to the credit bureaus, your credit score is going to really, really go up. But I'm going to make videos on those. So you guys are going to see those videos come out where I'm going to go in depth because I have to sign. Um, I told somebody I was going to sign them up as a birthday gift, and honestly, I have not done it yet. So I'm gonna work on that tonight, and that's gonna be my video for tomorrow. That is, I'm gonna show you guys like the behind the scenes of setting it up. So let's see. Make sure you guys are using score 50 instead of like my 15. You see my thing right here says 15% off. If you guys use score 50, you guys are going to get 50% off of my store. But just go to my website, 750andupclub.com, and you guys will get like my acquire removal, my letters that I use to get like the bankruptcies, collections, and charge offs deleted. You guys will be able to get all of those different things. But make sure you put everything that you want, put it in one card at one time, and then do the 50% off. If you buy something right now, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get that other thing when I get paid next week. That 50% off coupon is not gonna work unless you use a different email address. But I guess that would be my secret. I guess if you use a different email address, they won't know, huh? But yeah, you guys can try that. Oh, I don't even. So since I'm going through the comments so slow, you say yes, but I don't know what yes was about. I don't know what that was about. Okay, so with Fingerhood, after 3 months, they will raise your credit limit. After 6 months and so far, I've been given 300 now at 1,400. That is good, but how much money did you have to put into it? How much do you have to put in there? The letters for disputing information is on my website. Let me drop it for you guys. 50. Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay, my neighbors are having a party next door. I'm in a condo, so like the walls this way go up like this, but the wall like I'm right on the wall, and I can hear everything down here. And see, I'm in the basement. My office is in the basement. It's a mess, but I'm gonna make a video to show you guys my office. It's a mess because I'm getting new things here, so it's a mess. But go to my website and get 50% off those. I just got approved for credit. You just applied that fast. Congratulations. Good job. Congratulations. That is good. And Credit One Bank, like I told you guys, Credit One Bank would approve people. So, like Credit One Bank, you guys, they would approve people if you had a bankruptcy a month ago. Like if you filed bankruptcy, they'll still approve you for this credit card. Just don't screw over them. If you mess this count up, then you have to pay it off to get back in with them. But they have that credit card, you guys, that you can get. It's going to push your credit score. Just make sure that you pay on time and keep the balance low. How can I get closed accounts removed from the credit reports? So let me say something else about closed accounts, Paul. So closed accounts, you don't necessarily want to get them removed from your credit reports. Sometimes you want to keep these accounts on your credit reports. And the reason why I say you want to keep these accounts on your credit reports is probably for age. If it's positive, you don't have any late payments, leave those accounts alone. But if it's negative and you want to get it removed, then all you have to do is use my dispute letter. And remember, I think that was you I talked to yesterday about it. But just in case somebody else, happy that you posted that question and they waiting on it to get answered. This is the dispute letter that you have to send in to the credit bureau to get those accounts removed from your credit reports. And like I told you guys, I have it available on my website and don't forget, there's more information down here that I cut off. I don't have everything on here. It's like 9 different letters, I believe, that you can be able to send into credit bureaus. But this is the letter I use to get accounts deleted from my client's credit report. So let me see if I can find some results. So like right here, this is a client, they sent in some of their results to me. They got IC systems deleted and they got 2 of their student loans removed from their credit reports. So if you have any negative items on your credit reports that you need to get removed, this is what you're going to use to get those accounts removed. So let me see. So here's another example. Some Fed loan servicing, some student loans was removed from the credit reports. I use my dispute letters to get these removed from the credit report. And let's see. Oh, late payments. You see missed payments. missed payments removed, the payment history change is green. That means good. So late payments was removed from these accounts, you guys. Now I have my late payment removal too, and you guys can get that for $10. It's on my website. So all you have to do is just send it into your credit bureau. It's a special letter. But if you guys get all of my letters, don't get the late payment removal because the late payment removal is already in all of my letters. So yeah, you guys can get the late payments removed using my letters. And let me see what else I can show you guys. Like all of these accounts, like the clients got deleted. You see where it says deleted, 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 deleted. This is verified. When it comes back verified, that means they don't want to delete it. So you can see that they deleted it. Like this account right here, the Midwest Recovery System, for $3,300, almost $3,400. That's a lot of money. They deleted it from Equifax, but TransUnion wants to keep it. So you see how that letter, like, let me go back to the letter. The letter says letter one. You're going to have multiple letters that you're going to send in every month to the credit bureaus to get those accounts deleted. That way, if they don't delete it with the first letter, that second letter coming, that third letter coming, and I'm telling you guys, that's how I get accounts deleted from credit reports. All I do is put the name, address, social security number, and date of birthday in of the client. Or say if I had some myself, I'll put that information in too. And I would put, like, with the credit reporting agency, you're going to put Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, depending on which credit bureau it is. You're going to just go ahead and put it in here. And when you get the letters, you're going to get the address to the credit bureaus. And whatever negative accounts you need to get removed from the credit report, you're going to just put that here. So you're going to put your account name and your account number. Now I told you guys, like, before I put like 50 items on a credit report, you got 35 to 40 of them deleted in a month. But I do suggest you guys take it a little slower. Like, don't put more than 10 accounts on, maybe 20 accounts on. I want you guys to take your time and work on getting these accounts removed, depending on how many accounts you have on your credit report. So if you got like, if you only have, if you have over 20, just wait. Put the 20 and under. You'll be in a safe zone. But when you get these letters, all you have to do is, say if you have 20 accounts, just copy this thing right here and put number 2, 3, 4, and you can list them like that. And just change the names and the account numbers, and you guys will be fine. I see my lights are acting a little crazy. I ripped them, you guys. So now I have a shortage. I am so disappointed in my lights. They were doing so fine earlier. I thought they loved me. Oh, there you go. You see it coming? It's a shortage. I need to get some more lights. It's a shortage. But this is the letter that I use to get accounts removed from the credit reports. But make sure that this is an account that you don't like, you don't want to keep, because if you get an account deleted that you really want to keep, then it's going to be bad. Well, that's true. But listen here, I don't want people to pay for a certain account that they don't need because they can get another credit card at a cheaper price. I think about the money that people are putting into these accounts, and Fingerhut too. That's why I really don't like the shopping cart trick, because the shopping cart trick made me quit credit repair and helping people before. It really did. And that's when I was in the beginning, when I took over people's whole profile, when I was getting credit cards. Like, I'll be with a client, like, this is the beginning where I didn't know much in terms of, okay, you need this, you doing too much right now, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. So when I took over a client's whole credit file to the point where it's like, okay, I told you guys that I got $70,000 worth of credit in 5 months. So I will try to replicate that within my clients. So I'll take over their whole profile. I'll start removing their negative items. I'll start sending credit cards to them. When I send people credit cards, I realized any credit card that was like a store credit card that had always a lot of offers, like Fingerhut, they're gonna send you the books. You're gonna be all Fingerhutty, like even a shopping cart trick, Victoria's Secrets, Express, all of those different credit cards. Those are credit cards that get people in trouble. And with Fingerhut, I don't like that they overcharge you for the trouble. That's why I don't suggest it. I really don't suggest the Fingerhut account. But I guess I'm gonna go to the Fingerhut. I'm gonna go into Fingerhut and see if anything changed, because I just don't like that they're overpriced. And I told you guys about that MDG account. I told you guys about that account. I made a video on that, the $3,000 credit card you guys can get. Yeah, it's a credit card you guys can get, but listen, they were selling you something at double the price. They're trying to make you pay, 600 for something that's actually $300. And for you to build your credit, it's not worth you overpaying just for them to report. Because like I told you guys can do the other companies like the New Coast Direct if you really want an account. And that $1,400 is nothing compared to that $5,000 that can be added to your credit report. So I always tell people, forget fingerhood. Just pay the $99 and call it a day, because you're gonna need a higher limit and you don't have to, go dealing with the fingerhood account with a lower limit and worry about, oh, I gotta build this up. I gotta put a deposit down on what I'm gonna buy that you overpaying for anyway, right? You're gonna overpay for it. But Paul said thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Who said okay, thanks. How much do we charge for credit repair? So right now we have a special. We had it so that people have to pay $299 to start up, and then on top of the $299, they have to pay $89 per month. But since it is a holiday time, then I'm going to give it to everybody. If you want to sign up, you just have the one-time fee of $249. Now with the one-time fee of $249, a lot of people call in and say, "Hey, I want to speak to Rickita. I want to have an appointment with Rickita." We're going to work on your credit. If you want to talk to me, please come talk to me live, because I think that's what wastes a lot of my time. And I really don't want to do credit repair anymore. I really don't. It's so many other things I want to get into. I really want to teach you guys how to do it, but that's why I put it at the $249, so that we can just, because it's easy for me just to take it and just do it. Like, just give me everything, let me do it instead of me teaching. So that's why I just had it at the $249 for those people that's like, don't stop it, don't stop it. Because if you guys remember, in September, I stopped doing credit repair because it's got so overwhelming. There's too many people. But now I have the $249 and I got a system going. I'm like, okay, listen, if you have questions, don't call in and ask for me. Come to my lives. Make sure you guys text the score to 21,000 right here at the bottom, so you guys can be a part of my texting club. Because whenever I go live, I'm not going live without telling the people that's in my texting club. So that's like an advantage that people can have. If you have questions, like, come here. You see, I'm going through every question. I make sure I'm answering everything. If you have questions, come here. And if you really, really have a question, drop 3 money bags like this and put your question next to it, and then I'll make a personalized video for you. That's how I know you like Rickita. Make a video about this. Don't just type me an answer. Make a video. So when I see those money bags, I know, okay, that's the video. That's the video. But that's that's the long answer to what you asked. Okay, so Rickita, where are the letters to dispute missing information on your credit reports? What do you mean dispute missing information? So when you dispute things, your dispute means I see what you have there, but it's wrong. Take it off. I'm disputing. That's not right. Missing information, you can't dispute missing information technically because nothing is there. So kind of go into more details on that. Tony, you got a pretty smile. Your videos got me 6 cards so far. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Where can I find the 12-hour inquiry removal letters? You can find that on my store, but make sure you are using the make sure you guys are using the score 50. So you see where it says like credit 15, you want to put score like this, and then 50 in, so you guys can get 50% off. But just go to my website right here at the top where you see where it says 750andupclub.com. I'm thinking you guys can see my mouse, but you can see where it says 750andupclub.com and use credit 15. Use score 50 to get 50% off. But everything that I have is on the website. How do you change your personal information on your credit reports? So listen, this is gonna be like a long answer in a way, right? So if you want to change the address or your personal information on your credit reports, it depends on what you're changing it for and how sneaky we're trying to be. So when you're trying to get items deleted from your credit reports, they have to match up certain things. So when I say they have to match up certain things, they have to match up your name, they have to match up your address, they have to match up your social security number, they have to match up your date of birth. So if you're trying to get items deleted from your credit reports, I always tell people to change their address and get everything else deleted. Because if you get that address deleted, a lot of those collections are just going to fall off when we go ahead and do dispute letters, right? So usually for my clients, I work on deleting all that. Because like with me, they have like 15 different names. They have like 5 different socials for me. And I'm like, how is this possible? So, and different date of births. And so many addresses, like over 50. Because they have different variations. So like with your name, they may have your name, they may have your middle initial in there, and then they may have your name. Like I have 2 middle initials, so they may have my name with 2 middle initials, or they may misspell my name with the 2 middle initials, and they may misspell it a certain way without the initials. They can have information on there so many different ways. So I always tell people, if you want to change your personal information because you're trying to dispute things, then I suggest you add a new address to your credit report. And I tell people to add a new address to their credit report in a sneaky way. So if you want to change your information in terms of putting it on there and you're trying to be sneaky, like I'm trying to tell you, like the address is not really yours, like you use your cousin's address and your ID doesn't match, then I want you guys to go ahead and apply for a credit card that's going to report to the credit bureau where you want that address to be put. So say if you want your address added to TransUnion and Equifax, I always tell people just apply for Capital One. Capital One is going to report that new address to TransUnion and Equifax, and TransUnion and Equifax will take that address in right away and put it into the system. Or say if you want to get your address on Experian, just go ahead and apply for Credit One Bank. And I have these links already in the description because we already went over these credit cards. Now, if you're trying to do the right thing, like, no, Rickita, my credit is good, I just need to tell them I got a new address or, something changed, then all you have to do is send in a copy of your ID and a proof of address into them, and then they should go ahead and update it. But sometimes I like to go into details because some of my clients say, well, how do you know personal information? Like, wait, listen, that personal information that you want, really don't even want that information. I want new information. So I always tell people to make sure that they just go ahead and try that sneaky way to get the address on. But that's how you do it. You can call them too and ask them to change it. But a lot of times they're going to tell you, hey, well, send us this information. So you might as well just contact them, get the information from the credit bureaus, and see what form they want you to send it in, depending on if you want to go the right way or the sneaky way. But they'll probably tell you, hey, you just need a copy of your ID, a copy of like a check stub or something with your address on, a proof of address, and you can mail it to them. They should update it in the system. But you guys do not want different addresses on your credit bureaus. Like, you do not want to have multiple addresses. You want to have one address. That's it. You want to have one name, one spelling. That's it. Like, nothing else. If you got my name spelled 20 different ways, you need all of that stuff deleted. But I believe too, I have like my personal information disputes in my dispute letters. And if you guys go in there and see that I don't have the personal information disputes in there, then listen, if it's as simple as this. I'm gonna give you guys this as a bonus. If you have personal information on your credit reports that you need to get removed, then all you have to do is just write them a letter and let them know, hey, this is my information. My name is spelled this way. My address is this. My social security number is this. And my date of birth is this. Delete everything else from my credit report because that's inaccurate and incomplete information and is violating my FCRA rights. That's all you're going to put in the letter. But I think I have that letter in my dispute package. So go ahead and check it out on my store. But that's all the letter will say. So that's how you change your personal information depending on which way you want to go. Is it easy to get the care credit? So it's easy. So I had the care credit before. I thought it was easy to get the care credit. So care credit was one of the credit cards I got when I got the $70,000 in 5 months. And don't forget, you guys, I started with a low credit score. So I think my credit score is probably like a 620 when I got that. So I don't think it will be hard at all to get it. And care credit, I believe, is with Synchrony Bank. So Synchrony Bank is like an easy bank where you can get credit cards. But I don't want to be talking out the side of my neck. So let me go ahead and make sure that that is still correct when it comes down to the care credit. Because I'm supposed to be getting my eyes done. So they were saying that I can use care credit. And I was like, nope, not going to use any credit to finance it. I got to get that done. Okay, let me see. Yep, it's Synchrony Bank. I'm right. It's Synchrony Bank, you guys. It is. Let me go to the website just in case you're like, wait, what is care credit? Let me go to the website, you guys, to show you guys what the care credit is right here. So yep, here's a care credit right here. Like, you can use this in terms of any, like, say any like medical, basically. That's what care credit is. Actually, they're like you can use it for so much more. I guess any healthcare. I shouldn't say medical, any healthcare. This is what I need to use it for: cosmetic surgery, dentistry, animal. So like, I remember I went to the dentist. It was like, hey, you can get this credit card, and I didn't know anything back then. I was young. I'm like, what credit card? Because I had to get something done in my mouth, and it was like, well, you can use this credit card to get. And I was like, I don't know much about credit, but this is what all you can use it for, and they usually give out generous limits because you got to think about some of these people are getting cosmetic surgery and they need a lot for cosmetic surgery. So I always tell people try to have like a 620 credit score and just apply for it and see what they say. Make sure you guys have limited negative items on your credit report too. So you don't want to have like too many negative items on your credit report. Yeah, Kickoff has a waiting list right now. But listen, they have a waiting list right now. But listen, apply. Really apply. I tell you guys, like literally, my credit score went up 36 points in 2 weeks with the kickoff. So I always tell people to definitely apply for that kickoff. I don't care how long it's going to take for them to give it to you. You want to get it. And let me see you guys. Like, let me see if I can find this comment because that comment like blew me away. Let me see. I'm gonna find it for you guys. One of the people on my page said that they got that credit card and their credit score was that on my comments or was that in the? Let me look. I'm gonna find it for you guys. I'm gonna find it. But she went from 500 to the 600s, and she says like a week or something like that, using that kickoff. Let me see, you guys. I gotta find it. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I can't find it. Okay, I know where it's at. I know where it's at. It's under my multiple results. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep finding it. But listen, I told you guys about the kickoff account too. Like even though they have a waiting list and it's KIK, so make sure you guys do that KIK off, like kickoff that way. But when I tell y'all that another client they got two late payments and that account added to their credit report and the kickoff account and their credit score still went up with the late payments. Oh my god. Okay, here it goes. So I put some results together, you guys. You know I have to do marketing for you guys. Um and show you guys some testimonies. So here is one here. Let me share the screen so you guys can see it. Because I really love kickoff. I really do, y'all. I really love kickoff. I really love them. But look right here, you guys. Girl, I watched this video a little over a week ago and signed up for kickoff right after watching this. My Equifax score was 571 and it just updated to 669 today. Wow, thank you so much. I'm putting people on to you. So I don't know when we actually copy this for our testimonies because you can see these are just all the results and stuff I'm having for you guys. And make sure you guys keep dropping these testimonies because I definitely need to post them. Like, look at this right here. While we already here, I just did the Factor Trust and went right over and started applying. Got $100,000 instant approval using a shopping cart Truth Express. But listen, we know that $100,000 is really only $1,000. But look, this is the biggest part. I also got the approval for Overstock and a $9,000 Visa with Sportsman Guide. So Sportsman Guide is another Visa credit card that you guys can get using the shopping cart trick. And I have the guide, you guys. Just go to my website. Like, go ahead and look over there. I'm not, I'm not there anymore. But look on the website. You guys will definitely see like the full list. So somebody else said just got approved for $1,000. Two collections, but deleted. I was approved for Overstock and Victoria's Secrets. The client's credit scores, they went up 140 days, 140 points in 30 days. So you can see some results. Look at this right here. That's how you know this can really change your life. Really start working on moving these accounts from your credit reports. Imagine you in the 400s and now all of your accounts in the 500s, almost hitting the 600s. Like, look where you at. You're in a home buying status now in 30 days. Because don't forget, you only really need the 580 credit score to buy a house. But look, this is almost there. They want to use your middle score, the score that's in the middle. So the score that's actually in the middle will be 580, the score that you need. So like literally in 30 days, you're in buying status. It worked, OMG. Approved for $1,500. So yeah, you guys are seeing a sneak peek of these are all the results that you guys want to see all this month coming in. It's motivation. So I just want to give you guys some motivation just in case you guys like get kind of sad or you're gonna get discouraged. You guys can get this motivation. Wow, was just approved for the Capital One. Thanks for the video. So I just took these off of my YouTube channel. Just took them off. Wow, was approved for on this one was probably a duplicate. You probably need to delete that duplicate. $25,000 with Express again. That's $250 in reality, but it's still a credit card, you guys. Oh my gosh, it worked. They got the Victoria's Secrets the first try. So just keep trying. Just keep trying, you guys. I think we had enough of results though. Just keep trying, you guys. And remember, if you want anything in terms of like the inquiry removal or the letters that I'm using, or say if you want the shopping cart trick credit cards, definitely go to my store right here, 750andupclub.com, and put in score. So go ahead and put in score 50. Score 50 will get you 50% off of my store. And you guys will see that in the comments, just in case you're like, wait, what? How do I put it? Why do I put it? You'll see it in the comments. You'll definitely see it in the comments. How far back should you go to remove inquiries? Don't forget, inquiries are usually 2 years. Like inquiries will stay on your credit report for 2 years. So I will go. It's not that far back. I would just work on removing like all the inquiries from your credit report. Craig said, build him up. Okay, so let's build Craig up really quickly. So I'm guessing Craig is responding to what I told you guys. If you need to build, use like starting from nothing or your credit is bad, like what should you do? So if I was in your place, Craig, and let's just assume that your credit is bad, first thing you need to do is you need to work on removing all of the accounts on your credit reports. And remember, you guys, to remove accounts from your credit reports, all you have to do is send in letters to the credit bureaus and let them know that you need certain accounts deleted from your credit reports. It's really that simple. And I showed you guys the results where clients, you see somebody credit score went up over 80 points, over 100 points, 140 points total. One of them I think went up 98 for just one. Like it's a lot, you guys. But all I do is I send in these letters right here to the credit bureaus. So I want you to work on removing these accounts from your credit reports or sign up for with the 249 and let me do it for you. But we'll work on your credit for 6 to 7 months. But within that time, you should be at the 750 or you should be heading there. You should be right there. You just got to keep paying on time. But this is the letter that you're going to send into the credit bureau. So any negative account that you have in your credit report. So let's go pull up some negative accounts really quickly. If you have any negative accounts on your credit reports, if I can find some negative accounts, let me see. Those are results of getting it deleted. Okay, they don't want to show it, but let's go back to one of these results then. So like this right here, a bankruptcy that got deleted. So with that bankruptcy that got deleted, I use the letters. And when it come down to like these AmeriCollects, these collections removed from the credit reports, I use the letters to remove those from the credit reports. If you can see all of these different accounts, like look at this right here. It's the $17,000. This is actually a repo from my client. She's trying to buy a house right now. She had a $17,000 collections deleted from all three credit bureaus using my dispute letter. So whatever negative accounts you have on your credit reports, Craig, you have to delete them one way or another. Whether you're working to delete them or I'm working to delete them, you have to get them removed from your credit reports. Now, after you go from there, depending on where your credit score is at, the first day you start working on your credit is the first day I want you to start getting credit cards. You have to have at least 4 credit cards added to your credit reports. So when I say 4 credit cards added to your credit reports, I want you to see if your credit score is over that 580 mark. So if it's over the 580 mark, let me show you what credit cards I want you to apply for. And this apply for any of you guys. Like when I talk about other people, we're all the same because we have the same problems a lot of times. So if you need to get credit cards, your credit score over 580, and you like what to get, try to get the Capital One. It's so easy. This was one of my first credit cards when I started building my credit. So go ahead and go to CapitalOne.com, and I'm going to copy this to you so you can have it just in case, Craig. But go to CapitalOne.com and go to credit building, and go ahead and apply for it's an account called the Quicksilver and the Platinum. Now, remember, Capital One would allow you to have 4 credit cards, 2 personal and 2 business. So just go ahead and get these 2 personal accounts. You can apply for both of them on the same day. Now, listen, if they're not giving these credit cards, I want you to try one more credit card until I tell you to give up on trying. Now, when I say give up on trying, if you can't get these credit cards, and even the next one I'm going to show you, which is Credit One Bank, your credit is just let's just my favorite word you say is jacked up. Like when I say my life is jacked up, this is jacked up. I like that word jacked up. It's just messed up, right? So if you can't get approved for this next bank, which is Credit One Bank, they usually approve people like 1 month after bankruptcy. If you can't get approved for this credit card, like something's wrong. But go ahead and apply for these credit cards. See if you pre-qualify. If you pre-qualify, great. Go ahead and get that credit card. But if you can't get Capital and credit cards or these credit cards, then I want you to try to do the shopping cart trick. And listen, don't forget the shopping cart trick, just in case somebody came on, so we can get the credit cards without them checking your credit reports and checking your credit score. So go through that route and try it, right? That's something that you should probably be trying beforehand anyway, right? And if you cannot get any of these credit cards, you have to start with secure credit cards. It's just being honest. You have to start with secure credit cards. So the secure credit card I want you guys to think about applying for is the Open Sky credit card. I did not drop the other comments. So let me see. Let me start dropping these. I want to make sure I drop them. So that is the open. This is the Open Sky. This is a secure credit card that you guys can apply for. So with the Open Sky credit card, you guys, you have to put money down on here. But you can see they already got their own thing. Thank you, Open Sky. You helped me fix my credit from a 564 to a 616 within the first 3 months period. Now your credit score can go more. It can go up more than that now. You got to work on deleting items. If you add accounts to your credit reports, and like to me, that's not a big jump for 3 months. You got to add accounts and you got to remove the negative accounts because Open Sky can really boost your credit score up. I'm seeing it happen. I'm seeing people get 90 points, in 30 days because they worked on removing the accounts and they got the Open Sky. But just go ahead and go to this website and click apply now. Now, when it comes down to all secure accounts, I want to let you guys know this. So with this account, they allow you to put $200 to $3,000 down. If you just want to get through the door, when it comes down to credit, you just want them to report to the credit bureau that you're paying on time. You don't care how much they report at first. You just want to get a credit card and you want them to report. Can you please tell the credit bureaus that I'm doing good? That's all they're doing. So I tell people just get the $200 deposit. You don't have to get the up to $3,000. Just put $200 down and you'll be fine. Open Sky would allow you to have two credit cards with them. So just apply for one credit card right now and leave it at that and go with another company. But that would also depend on which, you know, what state you're in because it's another a card that you guys can get, which is the credit builder card. So when it comes down to the credit builder card, they'll allow you to have two credit cards with them, and they're going to report to the credit bureau within two weeks. So my client was able to get two credit cards with them, and their credit score went up 87 points within those 2 weeks. So they was trying to buy a house, so that was like perfect for us. And that's when I started putting people on Credit One Bank. So not Credit One Bank. That's when I started putting people into the credit builder card. So if you guys need to get security cards, definitely look into these. Now, the last two accounts I tell everybody to sign up for, especially if you're under that 650 credit score, I want everybody to sign up for the self credit card, which is the self ink right here. So with the self, I paid this is one where I got let me show you guys. This is my self results. My self results said that my credit score, since I've been with them, my credit score went up 155 points total. So let me show you what that looked like. I always tell people to sign up for self. Like self is so amazing, seriously. So like change today is 155 points. But they said, great work, your credit score is up since the last time we checked. So it went up 37 points that time. That must have I need to stop. I think that was for my kickoff. I've been lying to y'all. I think that has to be my kickoff results because I kept saying 36, so I guess it's 37. I'm sticking to 36 now. Everybody not gonna see this, but that had to be my kickoff results because I think I did that during the time because my credit score went up 36 points in 2 weeks with the kickoff. But I'll go through kickoff next because I'm thinking the 37 points you see right here. I think that's the 36. I think I was too lazy to come back and check, and I said 36 and 30 instead of 37. But definitely sign up for them because you have to think about 155 points total. That's including this. But if you take 37 points off, that's still a lot for self lender. So definitely sign up for self, and that just blew my mind that my credit score it was 37 points and not 36. But let me drop the link for that, you guys, so you guys can definitely sign up for that self account. Now, the next account that I'm going to tell you guys about is called Kickoff. Now, Kickoff right now, they have a waiting list. They did not have a waiting list at first, but you got to think about it. The more that people talk about Kickoff, the more people apply for it and they see that it's working. Do your credit, they're going to put your credit score is going to shoot up, so they're going to put a waiting list on all those different things because there's just too many people signing up. But I still suggest that you guys go to their website and sign up. And I want to go into detail a little bit further about the self. So let's just go over Kickoff really quickly, and then I will go over self a little bit further. with the kickoff because they're similar. So with kickoff, you don't have to put any money down. You don't have to attach a credit card. You don't have to do anything. Only thing you have to do is you have to just sign up for the kickoff account and then get approved for our plan. So they already got one plan. I don't know why they said our plan unless they're changing it up. So when you sign up for this account, they're going to loan you $12. After they loan you $12, they want you to go into this account every month and click pay. After you click pay, they're going to report to the credit bureaus that you're paying on time. And remember, I told y'all the biggest part about building your credit score is that a company is reporting that you're doing good. The reason why your credit probably is bad is because all these companies said Rickita's not paying, Rickita is late, Rickita used too much of her credit cards. When people say, the companies say things like that, that's what's going to lower your credit score. So if companies are saying things like that about you, you want to get that removed and you want to add positive on like kickoff saying that you're paying on time. So all you have to do is log into your account and every month just click the pay button. Now, you guys, we can see that my credit score actually went up 37 points, but I've been saying 36 points, so I'm going to stick to 36. So my credit score went up 36 points in 2 weeks from applying for them. Applying with them, and I just showed you guys the other person that said that she applied for it a week ago, and her credit score went from the what was, I forgot what it was, 557 to a six something. We literally just looked at it. I hope you guys still remember it, but I definitely want you guys to try to get that kickoff account. I love it. But they have a waiting list right now. So just go ahead and sign up for that waiting list. Put your email address in, and then they'll go ahead and email you. Now, remember I told you guys you have to pay $12 with this. So, well, you don't have to pay $12. It's going to be on the system as they loaned you $12. You don't have to pay that. You don't have to worry about that in terms of like paying with the self lender, because self would automatically take the money out of your account, which is good for the auto payment. They'll take it right off of your debit card. But every month I pay $48 per month, and every month that I keep paying, they're going to report to the credit bureaus. After 1 year, they send me all my money back in the form of a check, or they'll just deposit it right into my account, whatever I ask them to do. But just go ahead and put your email address in, and just go ahead and click join self. So they're going to need your personal information. They're going to verify it, and they're going to give you that account. Now, Self, they have a secure credit card too. So I really like Self because when you sign up for Self and you need to get more cards, because I want people like the credit cards I show you guys, I want you guys to have 4 credit cards to start off with. So like Craig, make sure you have 4 credit cards in your credit report. So make sure you guys have 4 credit cards in your credit report. But if you cannot get that additional account, or maybe you just don't have the money. I remember I tried to build my credit so many different times. I just did not have the money, like in terms of paying things out or just paying things off, or just whatever the case may be. Self have it so like if that $48 that I'm paying every month, I can actually get a secure credit card in 3 months. So in 3 months, I just have to have 3 payments on time, and I have to have at least $100 in my account with them. And they're going to use that money and give me a secure credit card. But that's really good for you guys because you want to have like a secure credit card on your credit reports if you don't have anything. So that's good. They'll use that same money that you already been paying in. So you got like double trouble in a way. You got like 2 accounts, which is like really good. So definitely go ahead and sign up for that Self if you're able to and you need that credit card. But Craig, the next thing is when you're building up your credit, make sure that when you get these credit cards, you want to keep your balance low. You want to keep your balance low. You do not want to spend more than 5% on your credit cards. So if you get a $300 credit card, you really should not spend more than $30. If you spending too much money on your credit cards, you're going to drop your credit score a lot. And I told you guys, like I went on a trip one time and I didn't have a choice but to use my cards at the time. So my credit's going down. But remember, when your credit score go down from paying your credit, using your credit cards, all you have to do is just pay them, and your credit score will go back up. So keep that in mind too. So just make sure you keep your credit score. I mean, keep your credit cards low. Keep the balance low on them, and then you'll be fine. And make sure if you have any hard inquiries, just go ahead, go to the 750andupclub.com and start working to remove those inquiries from your credit reports. Now, after you get to this point, the steps I just told you should literally get you like to a 650, 680 credit score by just following those simple steps. Get 4 credit cards on your credit reports, delete everything negative, make sure you're paying on time, and keep the balance low. That's credit. That's the basics, literally. And remember, you guys, before the corona, you was able to get a house with a 500 credit score. Yeah, you have to put more down, but you still have that option. Now, usually I want you to have a 580 credit score so you can put 3.5% down. And when I say 3.5% down, that means if you buy $100,000 house, you have to put $3,500 down. That's 3.5% of the price of the house. So that's $3,500 if it's $100,000, $7,000 if it's $200,000. So definitely, you guys, just make sure you have at least a 620. I always tell people when you try to buy a house, have a 620 though, because with a 620, you can do like a USDA, you can do like a no money down, or like a WIDA loan, which is really good. It's a no money down. You don't have to put any money down. I always tell you guys about my client that actually only had to put $69 down when they bought their house. So that was like amazing. And on top of that, you guys, I always tell you how to have $40,000 in equity. And if you guys don't know about equity, I'm going to get into that. I have my home buying class coming next month, which is why I need to start working on it and finish it up, you guys. And I'm in live for 2 hours and almost 10 minutes, but it's all right. I want to answer any questions that you guys have. And just keep asking questions. I seen that too. I've sent another request to you to try the shopping cart trick. Definitely go ahead and send a request. We'll keep trying. Like I told you guys, with the shopping cart trick, I literally hired somebody to do that for me. It was just so many requests. I just did not know. Because remember at first, when I started going live on my channel. If you guys been around for a while, I started going live on my channel. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to do it live. I started doing it live and it was just too much. It was too much for me to do it live. Can you imagine? It take about 5 minutes per person, but I'm trying to talk to you guys, keep y'all entertained. It was just too much. So I hired somebody. So and no matter what, you can just keep putting in requests. You don't have to pay to like expedite it. If you want to wait, you're willing to wait, just go ahead and put in the request. And if your name looks familiar, maybe I'm seeing it somewhere, I may say, hey, curve through this person, because I do scroll through it sometimes and be like, hey, do this request faster or whatever. Just go ahead and do theirs. But yeah, you don't have to expedite it. Just go ahead and put it in and we'll see if we can get it to work for you. The slow internet matters with pop-ups. I don't think it matters because you guys can see my internet was really slow. And on top of my internet being slow, you guys, like mine be dropping. Mine be dropping. It drops the live. So I don't think it really matters, but just make sure it goes. It flows, should I say. Like the screen, it don't go to the point where it says no internet. If it says that, then you probably messed it up. You got to start over. So I did the My Jewelers Club and I reported to my credit. It jumped 65. Mine went up 60 points. I always tell people to sign up for My Jewelers Club, you guys. So here's the link here. I signed up for My Jewelers and my credit score went up 60 points. And you can see right here where he is saying that his credit score went up 65 points. So that is good, you guys. Anybody else sign up for My Jewelers, or even if you guys sign up for any of those other companies like the New Coast Direct, I always tell you guys about that. Definitely let me know like how much your credit score went up, because I love telling everybody about new companies that you guys can apply for and new, like just new ways to build your credit. So let me see. Let me go back down. And here's the New Coast Direct, just in case you guys need to see the actual link. All these links should be in the comments. What about hard inquiries? I'm guessing you saying removing it. If you need to remove hard inquiries from your credit reports, then go ahead and go here to remove those hard inquiries, because I have the steps that you need to take to remove them. Sorry, keep asking questions. Ask as many questions. I always love the people that ask a lot of questions because they ask all the questions I have. I told you guys how you will never ask questions. So I love when I see people ask a lot of questions. Oh, so promo for 50% off. So the promo for 50% off is right here. Is the score 50, but the 50% off is just anything that's on my store basically. Now that kind of changes things. If you 18 trying to build credit, you should be able to go straight to Capital One. But I want you to do this first. I want you to sign up for Self Lender and kick off first, because it's gonna, if you don't have a profile, you're gonna get a profile. And if you guys have any children that's 18 and you do not have good credit, so you can't start them off right, let them start watching these videos. Play these videos around the household. Like my little ones, don't forget my 11-year-old been doing my letters since I started this. We've been doing this for years. She been doing my dispute letters, like in terms of mailing them and all of that. I'm teaching her a lot about credit. This is something important that we should really teach our children. So definitely keep this in mind. But sign up for Kickoff and sign up for Self because they're going to build out your full profile. Nobody knows about you, so they don't want to probably give you credit cards. So sign up for those two companies, and they should be in the description. Go ahead and sign up for those two companies, and they're going to create a profile, and then that's going to make it easier if you get so many credit cards. And since you're young, you could try to get the Discover It card. You can try, that's after you build a profile. So try to get the Discover It, try to get like the Citibank card, and try with the Capital One, Credit One Bank. But I don't think you probably have to do Credit One Bank since you like fresh. Just keep the balance on your credit card. You can have whatever you want. And don't spend something you can't pay. Like if you can't pay for something, don't spend it because I'm telling you, when it come down to credit, I told you I got in 5 months, I got $70,000 worth of credit. And I was like blank like you. In a way, I was kind of blank. Like I didn't have any credit. I didn't have anything like positive. So I was like bare. I was kind of like bare like you. So from that point, you can build up this. You get $70,000 too, but understand that this can get you in trouble if you don't know how to manage it. So keep that in mind. Can I get a bankruptcy removed early? So that bankruptcy that I showed you guys, the other day was a year old. So yes, all you have to do is use that dispute letters that I have in my store, and you guys should be able to remove those from your credit report. The 12-hour inquiry removal letters is on my website, the 750andupclub.com. So just go here and you guys will be able to see it there. Thank you so much for donating too. I bought $150. Oh, okay. You have to figure it for a year. Okay, well, let me look into it and see. Let me look into it and see. I just see so much overpriced stuff, and I see that the finger hut hurts a lot of people. It hurts a lot of people. Credit Master. Oh, thank you so much. Now I dropped these right here, these money bags for the people that want to drop a question. So say if you want to make you a personalized video, anytime I see money bags like this and a question is next to it, so just drop your question right next to the money bag. I know that you want a personalized video. So I'm going to literally record a video based off of what you ask. And you know, I'm going into detail now. I'm going to go into great details about different things. So yeah, right now, Paul, we do not have a monthly fee. It would just be the 249. A Margaret Tate. So when it comes down to collections, the biggest thing on how to get accounts removed from your credit reports is seeing what they're reporting wrong. Because you have something called the FCRA. So the Fair Credit Reporting Act. They got to report everything 100% complete, meaning that if you're supposed to report a balance and you don't have a balance there, it's incomplete. Or in your case, you're reporting different balances amongst the credit bureaus. That's like the main thing for like portfolio recovery too. So if they report different balances, that can be your leverage to get accounts deleted from your credit reports. And on top of that too, look at your last date of activity. The last date of activity is the first day you became delinquent on an account. So if you look at your last day of activity, like this was last month, like I haven't communicated with you guys or did anything, that means that they're re-aging your account. And I need to really teach you guys about re-aging accounts. That is really serious, re-aging accounts. That means that 7.5 years from the date that they're putting as your last date of activity, and you'll see that that's the date it's going to come off the credit bureau. But a lot of them collection companies, they report it every month. They change it every month. So that means that that account will never come off of your credit reports unless you try to make it come off. That's bad. It's really bad. I think Dave's gonna try to come get me. What time is it? I've been live too long. I'm starting to get addicted. I'm trying to get back addicted to going live. Or the other two girls have a payment. Yeah, anything that's wrong, you can get it removed. Like if the name is wrong, the account number. Like I teach you guys this method too. I teach you guys this method on my dispute letters. So I teach you guys how to go line by line and see what's wrong. And you guys can request. I have like a system that can highlight everything that's wrong on your credit report. So you don't have to guess. You're like, oh, I knew it. I knew it. This is wrong. It'll take everything that's wrong because that's what you'll put on the dispute letters to get those accounts deleted. Oh, Shay Tiffany. Let's see. Rickita, I forgot to mention you are right. You say don't give up. It took me 3 months of applying over and over every week. Then finally the card trick worked. Stress the viewers, keep trying. Yeah, I'm going to stress to keep trying, you guys. And congratulations again. I'm happy that you did not give up. If it's something that y'all really want, just keep trying no matter what. Seriously. If you're charging $249, you charge it monthly. No, we're not charging monthly, but the thing is, if you have any questions, you're gonna have to talk to my assistant. So I suggest if you have any questions for me, always just come here because I'm not available. That's why I dropped it like that because I'm not available to talk. You will have to talk to my assistant, but just come here and like if you turn anything in, you have to look at it. They know how to look at that stuff. But some people are like, I need to talk to Rickita, and it's like Rickita cannot talk. I record videos all day. I'm busy all day and I'm doing letters behind the scenes. So I always tell people to just come here and you don't have a monthly fee. We're just going to start cleaning up everything that's negative. We want to start taking it off your credit report. See, yeah, Craig. These companies. So you said change your personal information. You was the one that said that. So change your personal information. That means you already got a profile. So you should be good with just applying for credit cards. But to change your personal information, you was good by calling into TransUnion, but Experian and Equifax said to send information. Yeah, that sounds about right. But I always tell people just send information anyway, or just call them and see their method because maybe they may tell you to fax it in, they may tell you to mail it in. I know Equifax may tell you to just go ahead and just fax it in to them too. Is there such thing as too many credit cards? Now, there is such thing as too many credit cards with the shopping cart trick. If you get too many credit cards with the shopping cart trick, they're going to start closing those accounts. So there is a such thing as too many credit cards with the shopping cart trick. Now, the thing that I want you guys to understand when it comes down to too many credit cards, there's too many credit cards that you can't manage. Now, if you can have a lot of credit cards, you can manage. You know, people got like $500,000 in credit cards. You know, like I told you guys, we got 70,000 in 5 months. Just imagine what you can do if you do a year, if you do 2 years, 3 years, or how much you can have, especially asking for increases. Now, too many credit cards is just too many credit cards if you can't handle it. That's all I usually say about that. Just make sure that you can handle what all you have. It's not jacked up. It's not jacked up. Maybe they don't have any credit at all and need to start. That is true. And if you need to start building your credit, sign up for the kickoff and sign up for the self account and you guys will be good. Okay, so mine went up 146 points. Oh wow, we were Kita. I'm just trying to maintain and get higher scores to be able to purchase a house. Wait, was that your scores that we seen then? That looks similar. Let me match that up. This gonna make me laugh so hard. Let's see if those are your results. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be so funny. Those we just seen somebody credit just went up 146 points. Let me see. 140. That was 140. Okay. I'll pass on that one. Somebody was looking at results and their credit went up 148. Oh, okay. But that's still good. Congratulations to you. I'm happy for you. I would tell you to, I don't know. People think it's a certain letter that you have to use. It's the language that you're putting into your language in your letters. So like if you get my dispute letters, I would teach you what language you need to put in there and like how to fill it out. It's not like a specific letter in terms of like when my letters, when I say not verifiable, unverifiable, not mine, and all that stuff. Yeah, I was getting so many deletions with those, especially when I first started. I mean, 75% of the stuff was deleted in 30 days, right? So if you had, say, if you had like 10 accounts, 7 or 8 of them gonna be deleted out of the whole 10 using the letters that I was using. But sometimes you'll have stubborn accounts like the one you have. All you have to do is just keep sending the letters that's in my system. So I have like 6 letters that I want you to send to the credit bureau. You just every month keep sending those letters. Now I tell you guys all the time, sometimes you work on the removing items from your credit reports, they're going to say different things like they may say something along the lines of this is a frivolous, we already tried doing this, we're going to keep it the same. Don't listen to that. Keep sending letters, because they said that to me when I was repairing my credit. I was like so sad, and I was like, forget it. oh, excuse me, forget it. I'm going to send another letter in. And when I sent another letter in, those accounts got removed from the credit reports. So I always tell people just keep trying and just keep sending the letters. And remember, it's not necessarily like what letter should you send in, what language should I put in the letter, and then make sure that you're sending those letters in back to back, and not giving up. I got six on different weeks, and two of them gave notes will be sent. And when I got it, make sure you call them. They approved both of them. Oh, okay. So what Tony is talking about, when you're doing a shopping cart trick, sometimes they may tell you, "Hey, give it 7 to 10 business days. We want to send you a letter." When you're getting too many credit cards with shopping cart trick, or maybe you haven't had a credit card at all with that company, what they're going to do is they're going to send you that letter out, but that's only because they want you to verify. They probably want you to call in and verify. I remember they asked me some awkward questions when I first, because it's community bank. So when I first went with the company, they asked me some awkward questions, just to verify that it was me. But they was like, okay, you got approved for this amount. I'm like, oh, I thought I got denied. Thank you. But just call in. Sometimes you see 7 to 10 business days, especially like when you see that with Capital One or Credit One Bank, it's over. They know what it is. They just don't want to tell you right then and there. They're going to just tell you, or sometimes they will tell you right then and there, but they're going to tell you in the form of a letter. Okay, so right here, I've been trying to remove 2 charge-off accounts without any success. Would you suggest that I send a pay to delete letter to get the accounts removed? If the creditors agree, then I will pay. Only thing I can say about this is listen. Sometimes you can't get every account deleted unless you're gonna go do a police report and say it's fraud. Then it'll get deleted. But I don't suggest that people do that either. So if an account don't get deleted, it depends on what you're trying to work toward. In terms of, if you're trying to get business credit, like if you're trying to get business credit and you can't like have accounts on your, let me back up some. I'm all like in this screen. But if you're trying to get business credit and you can't really have accounts on your credit reports, or say if you're trying to get a house and it's stopping you from getting a house or maybe a car, then I'll work on negotiating with them. But if it's charged off at a zero balance, you can still get a car, you can still get a house, you can still do so many things. So I would just move on and go and just keep going forward. But if you want to just pay to get it deleted, then go ahead and pay to get it deleted. I would just keep sending in letters. And listen, when I got all those different credit cards, I messed up too, you guys. I like 20 something, $30,000 worth of credit cards that I could not pay for. That's why I always tell you guys, do not get too many credit cards that you can't pay for. So if you are in that situation like I was, all I did was kept sending in letters to the credit bureaus. That's all I kept doing. Those accounts kept coming off. I mean, you may be talking about $3,000, $4,000 credit card that I did not pay. Yeah, it may have a balance or it may not have a balance. Maybe it has zero balance because they sold it. But I just kept sending in letters to get these deleted. I did not worry about having to pay these companies because I know honestly I didn't have the money. I just moved on and just kept disputing those accounts. So in your case, I would just keep disputing those accounts. But if you're trying to get a house, you're trying to get a car, and they're like, hey, Tina, I do not like these 2 accounts in your credit reports. We will not give you a car. We will not give you a house because of it. Then I'll work on removing it or paying them. But other than that, no, all right. I wouldn't pay them. But it's up to you too. If they give you that, pay to delete, then go ahead and just go ahead and do it. If you want to really pay to get it removed. Shopping cart did not work for me at all. Please help. So when it come down to the shopping cart trick, you guys, like literally watch the 2 videos I just put out is very detailed videos. Like I really took my time, made the videos. I even like sat back on my couch, stood up to do it. Like, I like had angles for you guys, but I wanted to keep you guys like into it. And on top of that, too, you guys, I wanted to make sure I had great details. But just go ahead and watch that video, and then you will be able to like get more details on top of what you should do. But just make sure that address that's on, I want you to call Factor Trust and see what address they have for you. So just call them and see what address they have for you, and just make sure that that's the address you putting on there, because I see that that's a big problem. Make sure you're allowing pop-ups, make sure you're clearing cookies, and make sure you're in incognito mode. I think that's the only thing I can tell you. So the shopping cart trick is not working for me. Oh yeah, I know. I don't know, you guys. If it's not working for you, I really don't know what to say that we should actually do. But $18,000 loan with Credit Strong. Now, I'm doing research on Credit Strong. Only reason why I say I'm doing research on Credit Strong, and if I like it, you guys will see I'll make a video. I do not like to just throw companies out there that I haven't tried, or if I don't try to bash companies, but I try to steer y'all away in a slick way. So even though I may show a company, I'm going to tell y'all the real on that company. So when it comes down to the Credit Strong, when it comes down to the Credit Strong account, I need to do more research before I comment on this. Because my thing is, like with that $18,000 loan with the Credit Strong, you're paying into that. And I see some of them accounts were being held for a while. Like it was a while, but I'm gonna make a video on that and I'll go into details. So Shay, if you have medical bills on your credit report, I definitely think that you should write a letter, but make sure that you put on there that it is a HIPAA violation. So I'm gonna share my screen to show you the letter again that I use because it's literally what I do. But I want you to fill in this information here. So put your name, address, social, date of birth, whichever credit bureau that is on, put it here. And remember, if it's three different credit bureaus, so you may have to send in three different letters. But you see right here, it says a HIPAA violation. That's the one you want to use because medical bills, you can have a HIPAA violation. Whenever you say HIPAA or anything, these companies get scared. So you want to just send this in to the credit bureau with that medical bill. So put the name of the medical bill right here and then the account number. This dispute letter is more to it. This is just the top part of it. It's so much more. It's like a huge bottom part and part for your name at the bottom. But I want you to send that in to all three credit bureaus, depending on where that medical bill is located, to get it removed from the credit report. I tell people I don't tell people just mess with their credit and don't pay it back. I just tell you don't go into debt trying to dig out of some stuff that you can't get out of. Like I tried that before. I'm like, I'm just gonna pay this, I'm pay that. And then you stressed. Like you were so stressed. And like me, like when I had like the $20,000 to $30,000 in debt, I did not have the money to pay that back. And if I was to stress myself out trying to pay that back right away, oh my God, it would have been too much. So like if you got like a lot of medical bills, collections, try to get that stuff removed from your credit report so that you can move on. It's not that you don't owe it, but it's just the point that you need to move on with your life and get more credit cards, and you need to have more options in terms of getting more credit. So definitely, if you have medical bills, send in the letters to the credit bureaus, and don't forget, you can go to 750andupclub.com to get a copy of my letters and use score 50. Look in the comments and use score 50 so that you guys can actually get the 50% off. So let me go ahead and see if I have any other questions, because these questions are definitely coming in, because we're on 2.5 hours. I could have had so much stuff done by now. But that's all right. I really love going live, and that's the reason why I can never get off of here. And I'm just happy I'm willing to go live, because I remember it came a point where I was just so overwhelmed with work, I didn't even want to go live, so I stopped going live. So if you purchase the inquiry removal, you should see all of the steps. You should get an email with all the steps that you have to actually take. But all of it should be there. And then call or text us if you do not get it, but you should get it. Call or text if you don't get it or you need help with it, because we can help you with that. We can follow you through all the steps. So call or text me. My phone number, you guys, is 833 Rickita. And I remember months ago I kept telling you guys I was gonna remember my phone number. It still ain't happy yet. Oh wait, that's the wrong number, you guys. 833. So yeah, just put that in your phone and then you will get me. So Tina, you can get that. That option is only available for the people that actually buy the letters though. So if you buy the letters, the top part is going to be right there. So you can just click the link and then we can go ahead and process that for you. So a re-aged account, I had that on my credit now. I had that on my credit too for accounts I'm not even active on. So say if I have like a closed account on the credit report, a lot of your accounts are re-aged. A lot of these accounts are violating our rights, like positive or negative, they're violating our rights. So with the re-aged accounts, they are going to stay there. They aren't going to stay on there for a long time, but You got to work on disputing those accounts. I got approved for the Capital One Platinum. Okay, okay, that's good, that's good, that's good. I love seeing these different things, guys. I love seeing these different things. Tina B, the fee is $249, and she does a credit analysis for you on 3 credit bureaus. So just me, I think that they were referring to like if she just want the if she just want like the analysis. I think that she's going to start repairing it herself. But yeah, the credit repair right now is just at a flat fee. We do not have the monthly fee for sign up right now. It's a bonus it's like a promotion that we have. Just call us and we can definitely get you signed up. What did you say on the letter? I guess the which letter? Because I went over a few of them. Where to start? Hold on, wait 1 second. I purchased a letter during this live segment. Where do I find where to start? And on your website, you should get a link where I'm going to show you how to fill out those letters. So I fill out the letters with you, and I show you account by account. We literally fill it out together. But you should get it's a private YouTube video. So check out, you should be able to see like that private unlisted video. But go ahead and check it out there. Yeah, that is great, right? Wow, who me? That's great. Yeah, it got approved. But what did you say on the letter? So all my letters basically is just it's going over all your rights, and then it's going over the reason why these accounts should be removed. So just since Short actually purchased it, she's going to get the information that I use to get the accounts removed. Like I teach literally like this is my trick, you guys. You guys know it. Now you know it. This is what I do. But I teach that trick, but it's only for people to actually purchase it. And I realized too, a lot of credit repair companies. I don't want, I don't like to talk about people, but I realize a lot of credit repair companies have been getting all my information and they've been charging me back, so they act like they haven't been getting it or they're not satisfied with it. But then I see too, like some of the companies they have like YouTube channels or they have pages, and now they're offering it, and I'm like, are y'all kidding me? At least I know it works, though, right? At least I know it works. Yeah. So yeah, just if you get the letters, you'll be able to see the link where I can actually do it for you. But that's something separate, like you said. I think your FICO scores definitely matter more than your Vantage scores. A lot of people use the FICO. The Vantage scores, I always tell people like, look at those. That's like your credit karma. But really look at your FICO scores. Like, so I'm addicted to credit. So you guys probably already knew that. So let me kind of go through my phone with you guys with the different things that's going on. So my phone is about to die, but I can show you guys. So I like to check my credit a lot. So when I check my credit, I have Credit Karma. So these are like the top 3 apps. They're like right by each other that I use. So if you look right here, you guys, I use Credit Karma. Also on this side, I use. I'm trying, you guys. I use Credit Karma a lot. So if you guys can see, I use Credit Karma a lot. But right next to Credit Karma, you guys are going to see Experian. I use Experian a lot too. And then I have Credit Sesame. So you guys probably couldn't see that well, but I really tried to force that. I really want you guys to see that. So with Credit Karma, they use Vantage, and then Credit Sesame also. But Experian, Credit Check Total technically is what it is. Credit Check Total. Excuse me, you guys. I'm always really gassy when I talk too much. But my Experian, that's going to be my FICO score. So that's Credit Check Total. So I always tell people to look at their FICO score, but get the free stuff now, or like, because with them, I think it's like $30 a month, $39 per month for the Credit Check Total for your FICO. So I always tell people to get the Identity IQ. It's $21.99. Get that, build your credit up, and when it's time to buy the house, buy the car, then I want you to go ahead and get your FICO, because you might get it at a discount. You know, they had a promotion, $1 for this. Yeah, so I always tell people just wait for FICO, but look at the other ones and see. No, I will leave that at RC. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much for this donation. He just going wild with the donations. See, thank you so much. I can get some new lights now. You gave me enough to get some new lights. I think these lights was like $40, but it goes all the way around this part because they're messing up. So look at my new lights, or look at my old. They technically are new lights because I didn't have them that long, but they're messing up. But thank you so much for. You see how they're messing up some? I love those lights, and they're messing up. But thank you so much for your donations. I'm having enough to give me some more lights because they're messing up. I signed my son up who was 18 for self and my children's club at the same time. His credit. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love them both. That is good. That is good. That is good. I'm gonna make a video on that, you guys. I probably make it right after this and edit it, and it'll be. I'm gonna do that and put that video out tomorrow because I was gonna start trying to make a lot of videos tonight, but since I was live with you guys, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna make that video, and it's gonna be ready for tomorrow, and I'm gonna leave it at that because I need to get that thing done. That I said I gotta get something on there for another client anyway. Love the inquiries. Yeah, so if you're removing, if you're doing an inquiry removal, so like if you go to my store, you get the inquiry removal, then do not try to remove inquiries. So say if it's like, do not try to remove inquiries if you have an account with them. Like if you have an account with Capital One and it's on your credit report and you want to keep it, do not try to remove that inquiry. It's best if you want to remove inquiry, it's best that you remove an inquiry as soon as it pop up on your credit report before that account is reported, because that would be so much, that would be like so much better for you guys. But yeah, just make sure that it's like cards that you do not have that you probably got denied for. Thank you. I'm using a cell phone, look different from my computer. It shows like the letters are all in one. Yeah, I suggest you use the computer. I think it'd be easier. Thank you so much. Good night from Los Angeles. Yeah, Shay. It's all good night for everybody. You skipped my question. Oh, did I? I'm sorry. Doesn't matter if the shopping cart trick is done with a different browser. Oh, so I don't. So I don't use a different browser. I always use Chrome, and I use like a. Did the internet come? We trying to get some new internet, you guys, because it's so bad. But you guys can clearly see that. But I always use Chrome. So some people use like the Macs, they use the Firefox. Somebody told me that if you use Firefox, it's so much better. And I'm gonna try it out. I just haven't tried it out. I just got my set up how I wanted to. But you can always try the Chrome. But you definitely can try Firefox. If you try Firefox, you probably really want to make sure you clear those cookies because I don't know if they have. I don't think they have it. Let me show you what I mean by that because it's gonna be so confusing. I don't think they're have them blocked. So remember, I always tell you guys like go into where I want to. Let's pull this up. I always tell you guys to go into an incognito screen. So what you'll do is click here and do a new incognito window. So that way, when you go to a website, they don't know who you are. But right here, you see where it says block third-party cookies. Bet you want to make some cookies? No. Can you turn the oven on? I will. Thinking about these black third party cookies. But you see where it says black third party cookies? I don't know if this is on Firefox. So if this is not on Firefox, make sure you do the extra step of clearing your cookies. So click right here at the top and go to your settings and go ahead and put cookies here. So put cookie or cookies, and then where's you see where it says clear about browsing data, you want to go there, and you can uncheck everything here if you want to, but I just tell people just like you never know what it is, just get rid of everything for a while. But right here it says cookies and other sites. So I got cookies, so 887 sites. Oh my gosh, that's how many sites got my information. Like they know who I am, basically my virtual self. They know what I'm doing, where I've been. Oh my gosh, that is bad. But you want to clear that there. And that's if you're not gonna. So say if you're like and if you're going to use your Firefox. And I am so sorry for skipping that. So I like that one, but I think that they have like they said their site was down. So I'm gonna see if it's back up and I'll make a video on that now. DuckDuckGo does not track. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm glad you said something about that. I'm gonna say that in my video. So with the My Jewelers Club, it's gonna be a hard pull, and they say it right on the website. Let me show you. 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 Let me put the screen up. If they say if you dispute the inquiry, they're gonna delete that account. And remember, we only want the account so you can report. Like we don't want it for any other reason. So let me show you where they say that at. But if you dispute that account, they're going to delete that account. How it works, I think it'll be under here. So yeah, you'll get the easy approval even if you have bad credit. You'll immediately be approved for up to $5,000 unsecured, and it's usually just the $5,000. And they usually don't verify any information, but they want you to have a monthly income of $1,400. All that stuff, right? Now listen, do you report your account to the credit bureaus? Yes, we report the available line to the credit bureaus. But listen, right here, let me see where it's at. If a hard inquiry is disputed for any reason, the credit account will be closed immediately. So you guys do not dispute it, and your balance will be owed immediately if it's due. So do not dispute the inquiry. Like they don't play. So remember, I told you guys remove those inquiries, but just make this do it before that account is added to the credit report. Don't do that with them, or it's over with. No pools with AG credit. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. But I'm gonna make a video on the My Jewelers Club right now, you guys, so I can have it up tomorrow. And I'm gonna make another one for the other company. But I'm gonna make two separate videos. If you guys ever have any questions, definitely let me know. I'm definitely here for you guys, and I will talk to you later. And wait, hold on, wait. So, Rickita, I paid to have you do the shopping cart for me. I'm looking forward. Okay. Oh wait. No. 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 So when you opt into Factor Trust, that's when you can try to get that Capital One. When we try to do the shopping cart trick, only Visa card that we're going to try to apply for is going to be the Good Sam Visa, which is a Camping World. And we don't do the American Express. We usually just do store cards. So like we're going to try like the Overstock because it can give you a $4,000, $5,000 account. We're gonna probably try Victoria's Secrets. We're gonna probably try the Express. We don't try store cards like those. But if we able, the trick is just to see if we can get a pop up. It's not for us to give you a credit card. So we're gonna see if we can get the pop up on our end. I guess we can just go from there. And here's another one, you guys, saying I did the jewelry club a couple weeks ago and just hit my credit 2 days ago. That's good. Congratulations to you. Anybody else have any success with the My Jewelers Club? Anybody else? Anybody else? I'm gonna still leave you guys. So you're gonna see y'all in my video. You're gonna see me in the video. So I'm gonna download all of these comments so that other people they can see and they can feel motivated to do it. Because I tell you guys, like I got that My Jewelers Club. So my credit score went up 60 points. So I always tell people to get it. I always tell people to get it, and it's good for you to have that, especially if you max out your credit cards. So you guys, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to y'all later. But I have more videos coming, and I will go live with you guys tomorrow night. And remember, if you guys text the score to 21,000, you guys are going to be a part of my texting club. So whenever I go live, I'm going to text y'all with the direct link. So you literally can be laying there and just pop in and just say hi. If you don't do anything, just say hi and see what's up. And I'll see you guys later.